This podcast features adults using adult language. You have been warned.
Omin Dran, CEO of Acquisitions Incorporated. Adventurer, to be sure. Philanthropist, not so much. Father, maybe too much. In their new headquarters at the Millrose Brewery in Greyhawk, Dran owns and operates Acquisitions Incorporated, a family business. But the Drans have a family secret. And we're not talking about the unexploded dragon egg bomb in the tavern. Omin runs Ac Inc. with his daughter Certainty. But Omin also has a son named Bode. It's hard enough to fathom that Certainty's mother is the goddess Tymora. But now Omin expects us to believe that his son Bode was conceived in a parallel reality with a fiend goddess? How much demi-riz does this man have? We need answers. When the black obelisks began to appear across the multiverse, warping reality and threatening to upset the balance of the Blood War, Omin and his party ventured into the rifts and freed a version of Asmodeus who still had good in him. And it was during these realm-cross travels they supposedly discovered Bode, his lost Cambion son, and managed to extract him as well. Now Omin wants us to think he would do anything for a son he just met? For free? What's the real story, Omin? And when Bode was kidnapped and imprisoned in Ravenloft, Omin and his adventuring party naturally came to the rescue. But since Ravenloft connects to every world and every reality, which Bode did they rescue? Was it the one Omin supposedly loves as his own child? Or one of the infinite other parallel Bodes? How many other children is this man hiding? Do they all have names like Herald, Forecast, Augury, Hunch, Predicja, Premonitia, Prognosticatelyn, Harbin Jeremy, Christopher Shadowing? So, Omin, do you actually really care about Bode Dran? He does, and Certainty loves and accepts Bode as her brother. From the beginning, Acquisitions Incorporated has been all about acquiring, whether it's contracts, treasure, or children. Omin has kept his word. As long as Omin oversees the business, the future promises nothing short of guaranteed continued success. Paid for by Omin Dran, who's not running for office. He just wanted you to know about his new son, Bode.
Thank you for the warm welcome. No costume today. Today you get Chris Perkins Classic. But they're all in costume, so I'm going to dispense with the preamble because we got a lot of show to pack in, the kind of lunacy that only Acquisitions Inc. can deliver, and I hope you all enjoy this rollicking D&D adventure that we're all going to go on tonight. How's that? Audience participation is encouraged as always. Keep it tasteful. Somebody has to be. Without further ado, let me give you the first of our star players this evening, Jerry Holkins as Ominifus Dran. And gazing across from him this evening, we have Anna Prosser as Evelyn Marthain. the other half, maybe the better half of the Dran family, Jasmine Bhullar as Certainty Dran.
That's a lot of people. Okay. Work.
Here, but Chris, I mean, obviously we have another very important addition. But typically when a person says the other half, they're referring to a wife. And well, is there some
yours
canon?
Are scattered across the heavens and the hells, buddy.
No.
Unfortunately.
Yeah,
I rest my case.
Yeah.
I got your back.
Thank you. That's why I let you sit close to me. It's
right where I want to be.
Thank you. Last but not least, the mighty Bobbie Zimmeruski, played by WWE superstar Xavier Woods.
I know it's been a little while since I've seen y'all. Everybody doing all right? Now you guys know I have another job as well. The WWE superstar. You guys showed me love the entire time I've been here, so I wanted to show you guys something that I brought here for you.
Ooh.
Daddy went and became a champion!
Yeah!
And they may not like me so much at work, they might call me a bad guy. But in real life, this is for every time in whatever space we walked into, they told us we couldn't do it. Oh, you read comic books? You don't belong here. You read graphic novels? You don't belong here. You watch hentai? You don't belong here. We belong everywhere! Thank you.
And might I say, Xavier, sir, that jacket kicks.
Oh.
That's just...
Thank you. I wore it especially for you.
Thank you. That's why I let you sit closest to me.
You dog.
The beast.
DM Riz.
Mm-hmm. Right?
Yep. All right. Greyhawk is a walled city. It sits on the side of a river. It is a frontier city, a independent city that charts its own fate, and it is a city of adventurous spirit that draws adventurers to it. It is situated, it is now the home base of Acquisitions Incorporated HQ, which is in the part of the city colorfully regarded as the Thieves' Quarter. But it's sitting in a building that used to be the Millrose Brewery, and it's right on the main thoroughfare, which is a dirt road stretching from the highway gate, which leads out of the city, to the soot-stained black gate, which leads to the heart of the city. Jerry.
Yes. Who's Jerry?
Omin.
Yes.
Let's talk about your new HQ, just for a minute, just to get people up to speed on the latest developments. Any key hires made recently? Any special remodeling work done recently?
Oh, are we doing some world building?
Yeah.
Okay. I like what we're talking about here. Would it be possible
You ludonarrative pervert. He's getting his whole life right now.
Yeah, this is it. I'm eating, as
Bask
they
in
say.
it. This is his stellar blade.
I said that for my daughter. Now, so in terms of new hires, I think that this is good. I would like to have, if possible, can I hire, can we imagine a person that I have brought in to do things? I would like to have something like a brewer, weirdo. Like, I would like someone who is making beers that are functionally elixirs and potions.
Oh, like an inventor.
Yes, essentially, but an inventor, but of liquids. I would love to have somebody on the payroll to do things like that, because this is all a part of my scam, which is that most adventures begin in breweries, inns, and I have found the nexus point where all of these adventures start and end, and I'd like a piece of it all. And I think that that is going to require some pretty magnificent shit on tap.
Yeah, some bold thinking.
Exactly.
In the brewery field.
Yes, exactly right. And so I would like to acquire a brewing weirdo. And if we could call them...
Belgian man, if you
No,
will.
I was just going to say, now, is it possible to name this person?
Yeah.
Perfect. That's going to make it much easier when I have to ask them questions. I would like them to be called Landro Spittle.
Wow.
I'm sorry, did you say Lambros?
No, Landro Spittle.
Spittle.
Yeah, I feel like at first you're gonna be like, Spittle, I don't know about that. Yeah. But then you're gonna take one sip, and you'd be like, maybe I had some different ideas about spit.
Is it a surname or a descriptor?
But
let's keep it ambiguous.
Okay.
But it'll be your name on the actual commodity.
Absolutely, right out front, of course, the sigil of Acquisitions Incorporated.
And it won't be like Dran Spittle or...
No, no. But I do reserve the right to name several beers over the course of this adventure.
Right. Well, you gave me a beer weirdo. Jasmine, let's talk about your new HQ. Any key hires made recently? Any remodeling work that has been done?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I think I have remodeled part of the bar to be kind of an arcane arcade.
Really?
Yeah.
I need to hear more.
And unbeknownst to Dad, I'm selling my own fortified beer behind the counter called Timora's Bathwater. And these nerds are, I'm making money, Mr. Perkins, money. And the little coins, it's like Dave and Buster's in there. They don't ever come in an amount that you can actually do anything with. It's like, there's always like an odd number left over.
They're collectibles.
That's my girl. that's my girl.
And I just have an arcane arcade. And I name it Victory is a Certainty. And it's like...
I'm writing
They
that
feel
down.
good when they get in there.
Yeah.
Victory is a certainty. Okay.
Yeah.
Another question for the crew writ large. Now, Acquisitions Incorporated is a business.
Oh,
I'm not presuming that you all live there, but I am kind of curious, where in Greyhawk dost thou dwell when one is not attending to business affairs in Acquisitions Inc.? And this is a question for all of you to think about. Do you live at Acquisitions Inc., or have you found somewhere else, or do you need help finding a place?
Do you take a commission? Is that what this is about? Is that...
Got a real estate card?
Yeah,
That's free, baby.
I have a whole network. No. The way that I think of it, especially in terms of another addition concept, I think of us as, like, here at the headquarters, if you're in town, we have a live at work policy. And some people are talking about, RTO. And I think that that's a half measure. And my fantasy is, of course, that you live directly on the premises and never leave. Unless it's on official company business.
Sounds like every job I've ever had.
Yeah.
And you truck with this policy?
No. Off-campus housing for sure.
Now, there are a couple good options. There's Madame Zaccarusso's rooms for rent, I should say. Madame Zaccarusso is sort of an enigmatic figure.
She sounds like it.
Yes. And then right across the street from the Acquisition headquarters is the White Horse Inn, which is kind of a tidy, upscale, modest inn. Those are the two places that have plenty of room available for anybody who wants to stay there for any period of time. Evelyn, There is no Temple of Lathander in Greyhawk.
That was the first thing I checked.
The closest thing that they have is the Temple of Pelor, which is the sun god of Greyhawk.
How do I feel about Paylor?
A very similar symbol. Pelor uses the sun symbol, but it's just different enough to annoy you slightly.
It's like a stevia situation.
It'll get the job done, but it just won't feel the same.
Their prayers are similar sounding, but the names just feel wrong in your mouth.
I think I go on like high holidays, like, you know, I'm like a card-carrying Paylor church member, but we had a stable, right? Do I remember that correctly?
You did.
Do we still?
Yes. It's not in the best shape. It's a little worm-eaten and rotten, and it's kind of partially torn down. But if you want to make a project of it.
Oh, that's just great, because you know I love a reno.
Okay.
You convert that, like one of those converted farmhouses?
Yes, like above the stable, there's like an attic with like the peaked roof, and it's one of those like that you see on Instagram, like this used to be a church, and now it's like, and
You never paid an architect, it has no structure, but you rebranded as open floor plan.
exactly, and every single corner is an Instagrammable set.
Yeah.
You come in and you're like, can you take out this one, this one? They're like, ma'am, those are load bearing. And you say, whatever, I need it gone.
It's on the back side of the building, which is the east side, which means it gets the sun first.
Perfect. Yeah, and Evelyn actually has a ton of renovation experience, so I think even
It's true,
she doesn't
actually,
even-
canonically.
She does, and so I don't think she even brings in a guy. I think she's just like up there like hammering away and, you know, singing to herself and painting and all of that. So I think she lives above the stable.
Bobbie, where do you shack up?
I feel like you said this White Horse Inn has a lot of rooms, any type of penthouses.
Ooh.
Yes, there is basically what used to be the old attic was converted into this luxurious, high-ceilinged, pitch-ceilinged penthouse.
Yeah.
All right.
We're gonna need that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll be honest, Bobby's gotten a little bougie as he's gotten more comfortable with everybody. So
That's not called getting bougie, that's called taking care of yourself. That's self-care, baby.
It's self-care.
You know what? Yeah, that's why I appreciate you.
That's why I live next door, and anytime there's a spider in my apartment, I'm like,
I got you. I usually come out just out of the shower. Yeah, what do you need?
Mist.
Always steaming coming out of my apartment.
Do you entertain there, or do you just keep it to yourself?
Constantly.
Yeah.
Constantly. I'm total playboy now.
Okay.
I feel like Evelyn is also constantly trying to hang out at either of your apartments, like just always around.
Yes, I've got the open door policy, but there's always a very nice charcuterie board on deck.
I was going to say regular
Yes.
cheese deliveries.
Oh,
obviously.
constantly. We're not savages anymore. I use toothpicks to pick up my cheese. I don't touch it with my hands anymore.
Whoa. You're different.
Oh, it's just me, baby.
Just me and you, Bree.
Bobby came out of that bubble, and
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was less of a bubble and more of a cocoon. And out walks what you see in front of you.
This is Pokemon shit.
I have a question.
Yes.
Bobby was very devoted to Lathander before.
He was getting there.
Are you now a Paylorite? Or are we still having Bible study for
Bobby's just not
Lathander?
sure what he believes anymore.
That's
You know,
understandable.
he was trying to get to this paladin status, and it got pretty difficult. And he may have fallen into some not so great habits that are really fun. So I think he's going to sit there for a while at this White Horse Inn.
does certainty cast portents, and then we go play a game of craps? Probably.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm not going to say it's never happened.
Yeah. We're
I
shooting down-
divine the stars. We run a 2-player operation.
We're just taking money in alleys.
That's right. Bobby,
Play a game of
drunk
dice with
walking
us.
home,
Yeah.
tripping up his stairs to the attic, dropping coins down on the steps
Oh yeah,
behind
just
him.
laughing and just letting them fall too.
Yeah.
Well, it's just a trail. There's just a trail behind him. They
Yeah.
don't have to rob you. They just have to wait.
Because I know they're looking, so I'll give them a little shake, and coins fall out. They see some cheekage. They're happy. Everybody wins.
Yeah.
That's how Rome fell.
Yeah.
Those of you who are staying at headquarters when you sleep are awakened early one morning on a fine, fine morning, beautiful sunshine streaming through, by the dulcet strum of a lute.
Ooh.
And it's coming from inside the building, but you're not sure where.
Did you finally set up that karaoke stage I hoped for?
Yes.
I run downstairs.
And there are other people who started work early who are sort of going around listening, trying to figure out where the sound is coming from.
Yeah.
And they're having trouble doing so. You can make a perception check if you like.
I would love to.
I would also like to.
Yes.
I think it would be cool to know this. Okay, well, that sucks.
On brand.
What did you roll, Jerry?
I mean, listen.
High, I bet.
It sucked slightly less than it often does, but this is a big 12.
Okay, that's all right. That's cool.
Okay, I don't need that. I don't. That's not what I want. That happens to a lot of guys. Like, Jesus.
I got a prescription in the back for you. Take care of that.
Evelyn's never been the most perceptive. 9.
9. Okay. You're hunting around trying to find this sound. The forewoman who's been completing a lot of the repairs in the bar remodel, she notices you wandering around. She doesn't care about the music. She comes up to you and says, "Hey,
yeah?
While we were tearing out one of the walls, we found a tunnel. And when we found a tunnel in the old Millrose Brewery that leads away from the brewery. I had a man follow it all the way out. You wouldn't guess where it goes."
Akron.
I don't know where that is.
Your mom's house.
But it's a good guess. No, it goes all the way under the Thieves' Quarter, below the outer wall, and out into the field next to the old Wainwright estate.
What? I recommend, do I know what a Wainwright estate is?
You've never heard of it. She says, it's Lady Wainwright lives out there, I think, still. She's quite old. But my guess, when the brewery was operational, they used to get around the whole city gate taxes thing by smuggling the spirits out through the tunnel.
I just start to laugh at the top of my lungs. This is incredible. Really.
Do you want us to seal it up?
Better let me seal it up. Better let me go down and do that right away.
Oh, then we'll leave it to you then.
Yeah, I'll take that on my plate.
I wonder where that blasted music's coming from. Then she wanders away.
Yeah, so, she's indicated like where this
Yes.
hole is.
She shows it to you.
And the music is not coming from the hole?
It was in the back of, there was a section of fake wall behind a side barrel, a big barrel that was turned on its side.
Oh, there
When they took the barrel out, they saw the wall was all decayed. They punched through it and they found the tunnel.
Yeah, jeez. And
tunnel.
Yeah, but these tunnels, the music isn't emanating from this tunnel. So we have fully 2 mysteries.
When you go down the tunnel, you do not hear the music getting stronger. It's getting weaker.
Well, let's activate our almonds on this music situation.
Activate our almonds?
Yeah, we're just gonna think hard.
Oh, okay.
So.
Good old frontal almond activation.
Here,
Yeah,
so
that's what I call it.
So I'm gonna. It's an old saying. You would know that.
I'm just going to use my walnut.
See, now you get it. These are a couple different unique challenges. I'm going to cross the street to the White Horse Inn. I'm going to knock on Certainty's door and say I have at least 2 unique mysteries that I'd love to consult with you on. At least 2. Yes?
Is a mystery afoot?
Oh yeah, it's afoot.
Can I bring my magnifying glass?
Yeah, if you did, this is
Will
the
you
whole
wear
reason
the
I'm
fake
here.
mustache? Can we do the whole? Can we?
Briefly.
But you have to say it's a foot. You have to say,
It's a
come. Please,
Madam.
please.
God, I go out into the hallway and just putter around for a while. Like, a mystery's afoot.
My door swings open with the steam coming out. Did someone say mystery?
You got like a monocle.
We
Boing.
got one!
Let me get dressed. I'll be right out.
Yeah, bring the hat!
Use the fire pole.
When you go back inside because you have this open door policy, you realize Evelyn had followed Omin in, but she's already in your living room eating cheese. She was like, "Hey, Bobbie."
Hey, it's good, huh?
Yeah, good. Good one.
So I'm going to come over here and I'm going to ask for all your help, but now you're locked in a life and death battle with a charcuterie board. Everybody else is getting dressed. So they know where I'm going to need them to be. I'm going to head back over and just sort of try to get a head start on this spectral music situation.
Okay. Do you want to make you can renew your perception checks.
Yeah, I think that I will do that.
I just take a handful of cheese to go.
Yeah, exactly.
Can I renew my portent?
Did you just roll for
can.
cheese?
No, for perception.
Oh, and by the way, I forgot to mention,
Yeah.
you all have heroic inspiration, of course,
Oh my God.
Agreed.
to start.
When did you get so nice?
I know. And I figure if I'm giving it to you, you're probably going to need it.
No, see, this is the thing. You never just accept a gift from. You know what? Can I not take it?
Yes, you can choose not to
No,
take
that's
heroic
worse.
inspiration. Absolutely.
All right, I'm gonna try to get my mitts on this perception shit.
And one thing,
Come on, dude.
Seven.
something to note to distract from that.
Yeah.
With the 2024 rules, heroic inspiration, you can reroll not just a d20, but any die. Oh. Any die.
Including
A damage die, if you so wish.
How about a perception check?
Yes, if you took heroic inspiration.
Which I did.
Don't use it now. Are you crazy?
I really want to know where the sound is coming from.
Yeah,
What
go
if I
ahead.
have to
Let
roll
them
a death
roll.
save or something?
Go
Is
ahead,
this,
Jerry.
is this a smoke alarm?
No, you're.
This at my house?
Yeah, no, I'm gonna keep a hold of it, and I'm gonna let my talented daughter and employees.
Yes.
I'm gonna get my portents on lock.
Omin and Evelyn are just comically looking all different directions, waiting for these guys.
No, there is like a montage of us just in different
that-
parts of
yeah.
it.
Is that
It's
cocked?
cocked.
So for my portents, I have a 5 and an 8, which means we'll be using portents as PvP today and not to help people. Because I don't think I can help. Actually, I can probably help you with a 5 or an 8.
Honestly, an 8 would be 4 times what I rolled, so that's great.
And in my fancy getup, I will also roll for perception. 22.
Yes.
Wow.
Now
And
we're
I have
talking.
I have.
Well, do you have the magnifying glass?
Me and Bobbie, I have magnifying glasses and matching
Oh,
hats.
yes. Top hats.
So are you trying to propose a situation where you use a magnifying glass to find a sound?
Yes.
Do I understand?
It's so weird that we'd have a magic magnifying glass in this world.
It magnifies all things Omin
Oh, I
does.
guess that's true. It makes everything bigger. Okay.
It does.
Let me know where you got it. Just in case.
Because you want to make your heart bigger?
For a different reason.
Yes.
The magnifying
hard.
glass leads you to Bode.
Oh, he's playing music.
He has found a location in a corner of the building on the second floor where if he makes any sound here, it carries throughout the entire rest of the building. Cool. And he is just strumming his lute.
Hey, Bodhi,
Hey,
are you our mystery? Do you want to play
Yeah, I
mysteries with me and
guess.
Bobbie?
yeah, what's up, guys?
Oh, it is him. Okay.
Can
A
I
mystery's afoot, Bobbie. With Bobbie and Bodhi. You want to come with us?
Oh, did I wake you? I'm so sorry.
It sounded amazing.
Thanks.
Can I try to sing along with what he's playing? Like, I want to try to perform
You gonna
with
sing
it.
along?
It's
Yeah.
Wonderwall.
Yeah. Yeah, he starts playing, and you start singing along, and then he like jumps in with his heavy metal voice, says, "I like bunnies, bunnies like carrots," and he just absolutely rips.
Can I roll to see if Evelyn has a really good metal growl?
Dude,
Please bless this die. This would be so funny.
this is canon.
You know what? Bardic Inspo.
Thank you. Thank you. 16.
Plus a D6.
Ooh.
Yes. Okay, this is good. This is good.
Nasty. Ooh.
Plus 3 is 19, plus my performance,
That's extraordinary. Yes.
which is 4. So that's 23.
23.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, Evelyn sounds sick.
Well, but it's also reaching throughout the entire venue.
Yes. He's singing about bunnies and carrots. What are you singing about?
Let's see. I'm
mean, you
screaming about the tunnels, the secret tunnels that the bunnies make. And
The Warren.
how their family gets bigger and bigger.
Yeah.
And I can't metal growl, so I
you
would
can.
perform it for you, but you can imagine.
You
it.
can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You start jamming with him, and his face just lights up. He is just smiling. He can't get over how good you are. And you guys are just jamming away. Omin, you're afraid that all work has now stopped inside.
But it's also like I'm at a very unique juncture where, you know, it's sort of like the son has returned to me, and it's like he didn't grow up with me, and so I don't know how to be his dad. So instead, I'm more like a fun uncle that like lets you ride on the riding lawnmower and drink Sprite for breakfast. Right? So it's whatever he wants to fucking do. I just let it happen, and I just clap like this.
Cut to Bode's little room. There's little like Sprite cans all over the floor.
Just sticky as we're walking around.
Oh, no, yeah. It's your feet are peeling off of it as you walk through. But everybody else is kind of dialed in here. I think I'm just going to take a quick solo trip into the hole that we found.
Yeah. You go downstairs, you disappear into the tunnel. You get all the way to the end, by which time you can't hear the sound coming from Bode's loot at all. And yeah, you get to the end of the tunnel, and it opens up in the side of this kind of hillock, and you can actually see what looks like an old vineyard and a run-down manse or house, not too far away, maybe about like 200 yards.
Now, does it seem, you know, having gone through the tunnel and now I can see here at this entrance, like, does it seem well trafficked?
No.
Okay.
This place has been shut up.
Someone hasn't.
By the time you get out
utilized
the other side, you realize, oh, there's cobwebs on your pauldrons,
Yeah.
you know, on your legs.
That's the worst place for a cop.
Yeah. But there is evidence in the dirt in the tunnel that they had some sort of wagon or cart that they'd use, and so the ruts are still visible even after all these years.
That's incredible. All right. I honestly think that it's cool, and I think that there's an incredible, obviously, a business opportunity.
Omin,
Yes.
you don't need to make a perception check to see maybe a mile away.
Yeah.
Well, actually, it's not that far.
Yeah.
Let's say about a half mile away,
Yeah.
past the vineyard, there's this, what looks to be very small from your distance, a hill with some old menhirs or standing stones on them.
Yeah.
What strikes you as odd is that there's a storm cloud, a very localized one, just above
Like in a cartoon.
that hill. Yes. And it's just sort of churning madly.
I mean, I think that the best thing that I can do for myself, for the company, and for the audience is to go out there completely alone.
All right.
Like, how bad can it be? I'm level 3.
Yeah.
You have a
I
heroic
love this.
inspiration.
Yeah.
This
exactly.
is great.
Yeah.
I'm scared now. I'm scared now.
I also have heroic inspiration. You guys know, you don't have any idea where I am.
We're jamming, dude.
Yep.
You guys are having a great time. But yeah, I'm gonna take a peek.
So yes, you walk through the Wainwright estate, you hop over a low stone wall into sort of an unkempt yard, and then through that you continue on
Nice.
towards spooky standing stones. That storm cloud has now become energized with sort of flashes of green
Within.
electricity, yes. And it's becoming,
Good try.
soon, my friends, soon. Hold that thought.
Yeah.
Yes, and as this cloud begins to churn faster and faster, the flashing becomes more pronounced. You're still maybe a good 200 yards away when suddenly there is a rush of steam that comes down out of the cloud and back up again, and a column of green flame. Just fills the whole center of the henge.
I fall back. I fall backwards. That's not what I expected at all.
Yes. And then when the green flame sort of dies down, you can see what appears to be sort of an energy sphere that's coalesced in the center of the standing stones.
Whoa.
And the cloud is also beginning to dissipate. Like this event has come to its climax and is now in its denouement.
Yeah, it's now in its orb phase. I'm gonna go ponder this orb.
Okay?
I'm gonna get up on it.
All right. At this time, I would like to introduce our fifth player. Playing D.A.V.E, Ife Wadaway. Hey, Iffy.
Hey, how's
Welcome
it going?
to the table.
How's it going? How's everyone feeling?
We got a chair. Got a beverage, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
Welcome.
Hey, I'm ready. I'm
It
ready
is so
for
great to
action.
have you, Iffy.
Oh, thanks.
Sorry,
I'm
there's honey
very
all over the
silver.
table.
Yeah. This table is going to be silver.
Honey's very important.
Oh, yeah, look. I got some.
Yeah.
Already.
Oh my, he's so shiny, it rubs off on everyone
There's
around.
shine. There's shine.
Yeah.
Oh,
Did you find a shine competitor?
I need a hug real quick. Yeah. Shine a little bit.
We gotta fix this.
Omin, what you see when you creep up against the standing stone and peer around it is the sphere of energy is collapsing and has left a little divot in the ground.
Oh,
as it
this is some
disappears.
Terminator.
Yes.
I need your clothes.
Are you familiar with that very old movie, The Terminator?
Very old. Relax. Just came out.
It's new.
In the sort of classic crouched Terminator pose, there is a figure. And that figure has sort of a sheen to his skin.
Yeah. We've never seen anything. I mean, like, I've never seen anything like this at all, right?
It looks like he's wearing a suit of armor, but then you realize it can't be that well articulated. It seems to hug his form.
His silhouette.
Yes.
Holy shit.
And I'll let you take it away from here, the two of you.
I'm gonna walk up around the stone and then I'll just expose my whole body because I don't want to be lurking at this point. And I'm just gonna say, "You good?"
Yes, I am not evil.
Oh, it's one of these.
Yes. And you notice as he sort of stands up to a more erect posture that he's wearing a bandana.
Really?
And nothing else.
An erect posture.
Yeah, no. I heard the whole phrase. I mean, I was here for the whole thing.
I want to duck.
Done.
Yeah. I say, "Do you need a job?"
I might have to come back to that. I'm currently on a job. I'm looking for someone.
Maybe I can help.
Yes, of course.
Yeah. If it's Omin Dran, I don't know who that is.
No, do you know anyone named Bode?
No, but I mean, I do live here in town. I might be able to help you find him.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm the proprietor of an inn, in fact.
That's perfect. I kind of need to set up shop until I find Bode.
Absolutely. Here, just come crawl into my hole.
Yeah, and I think he just kind of was like, okay, yes, I will enter your hole now.
Should I leave?
Dude, you might need to move.
No, and so we're gonna.
There's microwaves penetrating here.
So we're gonna walk back, and I'm just gonna say, like, it seems like there's some literal interpretation of the language. Overall, it seems, like a cool guy, but I also don't know 100% about what he knows. And so I'm like, well, that's a rock. We call those.
Yes, I've seen a rock
Okay,
before.
yeah.
Yes.
But have you seen one of these? And I pointed a tree.
Yes, I've seen a tree before. I've seen a town before we get there. Running water, I know that as well.
And I go over by the tree and I say, we call these targs.
Oh,
So, yeah.
Noted.
Yeah, and I say, yeah, file that one away. There's going to be a lot of different names for stuff. You're going to be surprised at some of them. Some of them are going to kind of hit you askew. They're going to come at you orthogonally.
Sounds good. Yes. Well, let's make like a targ and leaf.
Wonderful.
I say we call leaves jugs.
Oh,
So it's like, you'll get it. I mean, you just got here. Obviously, it's all going to be pretty fresh. I say, here, let's just jump right in this hole. Let's jump right in this hole together, both feet.
Yeah, he takes you about a half mile through a field to a hole in the ground, which leads to a narrow tunnel.
And I say, I understand, I mean, there's obviously the old saying, don't follow a man you barely know into a hole. Or don't enter a strange man's hole, I think is the...
Keep going.
Yeah.
Well, I am well equipped and able to protect myself when I want to enter a strange man's hole.
Oh,
Can I,
yes.
can I come?
You want some of this? Is that
Such
what
a
you need?
normal
Go
conversation.
ahead, have a... Because you're going through it in the middle of that. I get that.
Do you need to come over here? I mean,
Yeah, it's not good.
Good
It'll
Lord,
get the job
man.
done, though.
Good Lord.
How do you think I stay the way I am?
If you stay that way, you don't gotta get that way.
That's what I'm talking about. Put up pants!
So yeah, so we'll emerge from this tunnel, and we'll be reborn
Stop.
into the inn proper.
do you guys have kind of a glow about you?
I would say no. A sheen, perhaps. And I say, tell me a little bit more about this Bode character. Has he been here long?
I actually have no clue how long Bode has been here. All I know is I need to be here to protect him.
Protect? Oh! Oh! Okay, wow, that's incredible news. Protect him from what? I mean, it sounds like he might be in some real trouble.
Yeah, there's someone after him.
Not you, though.
No, I've been chasing this person a long time, but I come from a place called Eberron.
I think you just made that up.
No. It's look, and over there, jugs are leaves and targs are trees.
That's insane. It sounds like a wonderful place.
Yes, but yes, this person I've been following definitely is looking for Bode and wants to take his heart.
Whoa.
Well, we can't let that happen.
Yes.
I say, but do you have a document of some kind? Like, who set you on this task?
It's something I've taken up myself.
Side project.
Yes, I was built to.
Whoa. Built?
Yes. What do you think I am?
Well,
Tread carefully.
yeah.
HR, man. Can't train it out of you. Careful now.
I think that, we have something that looks like this.
I'm just gonna go like this and try to.
We call it a Krieg.
Krieg?
Yeah.
What powers your Krieg?
Krieg juice.
Okay, well, I don't know what a Krieg is, but where I'm from, they called me a Warforged, and I'm built to kill and do it well.
I want to check out what type of armaments am I seeing here? Like, excuse me, it's just a kerchief. And so now I'm like, what can he do with this kerchief? Is it sharp? Is it the most surprising kerchief? And I say,
I would say like.
So you were not built to protect Bode, but you know that you have to do it.
Yes, I was built for a war that has since ended, and my new purpose is to stop evil that may start new wars. And this evil has tracked Bode here because Bode comes from Eberron.
Dude, the head bells are going crazy.
Lassie, what is it?
You're just walking into like the staff lunchroom when you hear this.
And I go,
Yes.
naked.
It's fine. This is normal. This is normal. This is normal. You're gonna give him a complex.
What is weird about me?
Are you supposed to not have any clothes on?
Yeah, this is how I met him. Don't be weird. This is my new friend.
This is your new friend?
Anyway, this is my Karsh certainty.
Do I smell burnt toast?
As it happens, yes.
Evelyn is burning toast in the kitchen.
And while
Have
this is
cure
going
wounds
on
on
and you're having,
myself.
Yeah.
while you think you might be having a stroke, some Acquisitions Inc. intern in a hazmat suit walks by carrying this dragon bomb orb.
Love it.
You don't even notice as they just saunter past.
With the bomb.
After you say that, I feel like, I kind of started and goes, oh, where are my manners? I've entered your hole and I don't even know your name.
Certainty, we're whole bros.
I don't want to know about this stuff. I've taken all I can bear.
I say what's very interesting.
If you have a robot child, I'm gonna freak
Bobby has come
out.
over. Bobby's come over to the burnt toast and just quietly listening, eating. Like, this is great.
You're like looking through the window from the kitchen, just kind of peeking in on the sides. So
We have burnt toast crumbs on our face.
I say yes. This is our new friend,
Okay.
D.A.V.E.
Dave, can I call you Dave?
Yeah, yes, that's the nickname most people call me.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
You
he's
look a little bit like the stuff that Vi makes. Are you like that?
What does Vi make?
What does... It's got like cogs and... I'm not an engineer.
no. This is a type of person that is made somewhere else, and then sometimes they just show up near your house naked. I'm willing to onboard this new information, and I've done so quite quickly, I think.
I'd like to rush in if
Yeah.
I can, because Evelyn will run up to you and say, oh, are you a construct?
No, I'm not a construct. I am a Warforged. And he extends his arm out and goes, hello, I am Destroy All Violence Encouraged, or Dave for short.
Destroy all violence encouraged. It is so pleased to meet you. I'm so pleased to meet you. I'm just a little flustered. I was a construct once for a minute, and then, but anyway, it's really nice to meet you. What are you here for?
Well, I'm here to protect Bode.
Bode?
Oh, he's upstairs.
Yeah. He's been killing it.
He's jamming.
He's been killing on the loot,
We had
bro.
a whole set.
Yeah.
You want to meet Bode?
He's right over here.
Bode.
Yeah.
That's my bro.
Hey, Bode.
Bode.
Hey, Bode, you got company.
Bodie.
Come here.
Bode, you know this guy?
You got a fan. You got another groupie.
Yeah. Hey, so you kill stuff, dude?
Yeah, yes.
Hey, simpatico.
That's my big bro.
Oh, really?
And you're going to protect him?
Yeah, I was told that
I love you. Let
certain
me get you
people
a pair of pants. Welcome.
didn't know.
Bring him
who
a
Bode
Timora's
was.
bathwater.
Okay,
Let's
yes.
fucking go.
All right. Well, thank you so much.
Why didn't you say that? Why were you
Yeah,
saying
why
about
didn't you
holes
say
and
that?
entering
Come on.
I am curious as to why that wasn't.
Secrets don't make friends.
Secrets don't make friends, and neither does whole play. I don't want to hear about it.
What's
Well-
role play?
Don't want to know.
It can't make friends.
Wait, what do you mean what's whole play?
It's a band.
They sing the
Oh,
song
they made
Pink.
that song, Fellow.
Fella.
Pink.
Yeah.
Right. So this.
Yellow, pink.
Okay, so now Bode is just gonna
You're nasty.
saunter down the stairs.
Yes. Bode will mosey on down.
I just make sure that I go get my two-handed maul.
This figure who arrives matches the description that you expect. He is he's got tiefling qualities, he's got Aasimar qualities. There's something kind of unearthly about him. And he says, oh, you're as tall as a tree. Pleasure to meet you.
And then Dave just looks over.
I love this man.
Okay. So, what is a tree?
You know what? This is not the time to discuss these vagaries of language. We'll have plenty of time. Apparently, I really must insist that we not go into any of the things that I've said recently. I have to insist most strenuously. There is apparently a threat
What?
to Bode's very existence. And this is not the first time we've experienced this before. Bode attracts weirdos of all stripes. They're always
Certainty
trying
takes
to...
out her gun. Just kidding.
Yeah, what?
Wait, what is the threat to Bode?
Yeah, what's the threat to Bode?
Bode.
Bode's the
Do
threat?
you remember anything from Eberron.
What is an Eberron?
Yeah,
It's like a tree.
No, Dad, it's a planet, and there are people who live there, and
What's a planet?
yeah.
What's a planet?
Seriously?
What do you think is on your armor? I just want to know. What do you think that is? There's no wrong answers.
Well, technically, the sun is a giant burning star in the sky.
And what does it go around?
I don't know. Do people in D&D know about planets?
I do. I'm gonna
I hope they know that stars don't go around other things.
Well,
Unless it's another star or two stars in a very complex
Clearly-
mathematical pattern.
Clearly, stars.
I need a pair of glasses. Actually, Jerry,
You're missing one word
Greyhawk.
from that. You're missing one
am I?
word from that.
Well, actually, this man, do it.
No, that's still the wrong word.
Oh, shit.
Thank you.
well, actually, Jerry,
Yeah.
Orth, on Orth,
Yes.
the planet Orth, the sun orbits the planet, not the other.
Oh! Don't test the math.
That?
And I know that. I just wanted to make sure you knew it.
You should really keep those on.
You can have them. You can perch them on your hat.
You're really working.
You
I'd
can
be afraid to
Perkins them
break
up there.
Be afraid to break them.
They're soft.
Oh, that's, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
Oh, yeah.
Give it up for
That's
PAX
a look.
for
All right.
East 2025, baby.
DM Daddy.
I take it back. I know about planets. Proceed.
Yeah, you definitely do.
Okay.
Yes.
I've definitely told you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I spent
I
some
don't-
time
Yeah.
in Carnath and Breland and Ondar and a few other places. But
Did you save the wrong? Wait. you
I'm
can't
surprised to
have
see you here. I
wrong
wouldn't have
boat.
expected a Warforged. So, what's after me?
A different Warforged.
That's not you.
That is not me. No, it's like I'm a good Warforged.
You're like a cool Warforged.
Yeah, I'm a good Warforged.
You're like Cable. Sorry, that's the. Sorry, had to make an X-Men reference. So you're
Yes.
a good Warforged.
And there's an evil Warforged who, back in Eberron, says he's going to liberate other Warforged by taking out everyone else.
Are they called Eve? Enhance all violence? What was the E for at the end?
Evaluate.
Encouraged.
Encourage. Enhance all violence. Encourage.
So you guys find a new locale, like maybe you're sitting in a bar.
Well, yeah,
at
we
the
have.
bar.
We're ready to get
Yeah.
dialed in.
We're
Like,
skinning.
we're set up.
You're my skee ball machine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Bode is serving up drinks while you're sitting there and being regaled. And just to summarize all the details
Yeah.
of the exposition, I won't saddle that with poor Iffy. During the last war on Eberron, artificers working for House Cannith created an artificial Warforged heart that could be magically implanted in a living entity.
What the fuck?
The heart was a prototype. House Cannith had misgivings about this new type of Warforged, fearing that they would be unrecognizable. Think of the implications during a time of war of infiltrators and spies.
yeah.
And so the project, codenamed Pomegranate, was shelved. But the work was completed, and 2 of the artificers stole the heart and implanted it in a living subject.
Oh, shit.
He is 1/3 Aasimar, 1/3 Tiefling, and 1/3 Warforged.
Whoa.
On his
And
mother's side.
100% Dran, and I love him.
That's right. Holy shit.
After the war,
Yeah.
a self-styled Warforged messiah calling himself the Lord of Blades learned about Pomegranate and deemed the heart an abomination and sent a force to destroy it, only to learn it had been stolen from its workshop years earlier. One of the artificers who stole the heart was tracked down and interrogated, eventually divulging its location and host.
And that's so it's inside my son's rib cage. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
You know that the Lord of Blades has sent not just one Warforged out to get Bode, but an entire company. And they are arriving soon. They have to use the same device you did, so the one piece of information you do have is they will come and land at the same place you did.
Can we ask questions about how the heart works? Like, has it replaced Bode's heart? Is it something you could remove? Is it?
It sort of became one with his heart.
This is advanced. This is advanced shit.
So it took up more space, more physical space in his chest.
He's got a bigger heart than most.
Which is,
This feels like.
sounds nice, but is actually very bad.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
has anyone ever tried to remove it?
That would be fatal.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
well, you-
He needs it.
And Bode knows all of this.
He says, I remember my parents taking me for an operation, but I don't. I was too young.
Some version of me did this.
Papa.
You also know the names of the Warforged who are coming after him.
Steve, Larry, Robert,
Oh no!
Tim.
do you have those names for me, or am
Yes.
I about to? Okay.
You about to
About to
flex on him?
improv.
about to.
All
make
of
some
these
names.
are battle tested by years of combat
War.
in the last war,
And
and they belonged to a company called the Vehicles Company.
Vehicles.
Vehicles, yes.
Is that spelled like vehicle?
Their names are Chrysler,
Oh my.
Perfect.
or if we get into trouble, Chrysler.
This is diabolical.
Chrysler and Pterodyne are the captains. And then there's infantry, Ducati, Saab, Buick, Rivian, Lexus, Renault. There are some Grenadiers, Volvo,
Oh, there's too many. I'm not.
Nissan, Porsche.
Oh, I like
So
Porsche.
many.
There's like 15 of them.
That's so many.
There's flamethrower units, Fiat and Audi. And then there's a couple medics, Isuzu and Kia.
Chrysler and Pterodyne are the captains.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, well, this seems pretty bad. So I think that what we should really do, I think that the right thing to do, the clever thing to do, the smart thing to do, the loving thing to do, is just to have one really good last day.
Eat him his favorite meals.
Let's go to the zoo. You know what I mean? Like, let's ride a couple rides.
There's ice cream there.
This is what I'm talking about.
Papa,
Yeah.
no.
No, I'm just listen. I just want what's best for me.
I thought that maybe we'd kind of surround the stones I arrived at and attack them once they land.
I like him.
That's
Yeah,
a good
but
idea.
yeah, but there's like 20 of these things.
Can you please
Then we
put these
killed
pants
20
on?
of these things.
Do you blow up or something? Like
I don't
what
know.
What do you got? Like
I've seen other Warforged blow up, but no one's been able to blow me up.
look, I like what I'm hearing.
I like this.
Yeah. So
Can our brewmaster also make
Now we're talking.
explosive liquids?
Well, we know that, yeah, like alcohol,
like,
definitely.
could we soak the area?
Yeah, I will say yes. From the information in the last war, where I was I ever on the same side as any of these folks, or were they
Ooh,
always?
this is a great question.
That is a fine question. So I will say, yeah, if you want to pick one or two that you were on the same side of. They were part of their unique company, but they were sort of drawn from other companies over the course of the war.
We had a thing with
Look, I will-
Subaru in the summer.
Yeah.
I will burn it all on one and say one of the
It's a good relation.
one of the captains, Chrysler. I want
Okay.
to do. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, you could have served under him.
Yeah. I want to be like I'm a roll history that I'm gonna be. Keep it buck, I'm -1. So if you just want to give me that information.
So you were there.
You already have it. You don't got to roll for it.
Well, yeah, I feel like I want like anything that I can help them with, like knowing about like the way Chrysler operates.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're going to have to say this
So-
word a lot.
Yeah.
One thing you know about Chrysler is he is He is battle scarred. While other Warforged would get repaired or fixed up or whatever, he refused to have any of his battle scars removed.
A lemon.
So he is absolutely cut up.
You nerd.
He is grizzled and a mean old buzzsaw of a creature. He's
seen many battles.
Yeah, any sense of ethos he had died in the first 2 years of the war, and he basically is just going to pursue a goal to the very end. Now, you suspect, because he's a dogged soldier through and through, that there might be some kinks in his armor when it comes to his fealty to the Lord of Blades.
Okay.
Captain Chrysler never took much or had much stock for religious figures or religion in general.
Yeah.
We love someone searching for a god.
You also know that Chrysler has 2 iron defenders. These are metal Warforged dog-like creatures.
What?
Their names are Alpha and Romeo.
I just
The hits just keep coming.
Wait, but are they're naughty dogs? Like they're bad?
They're naughty
Yes,
metal.
they made The Last of Us.
Naughty metal
I
killer
heard it as I
dogs
said it.
with razor-sharp teeth.
Oh,
But
Yes. We must
and a
be
big
careful.
wind up on the back.
We must be careful around Chrysler. He's seen at least 300 battles.
that's a car joke, people.
And how many have you seen?
Well, I've seen.
This is my new mustache.
Just
This
as
is gonna
many?
keep falling off.
I love it.
Yeah.
Yes, when the last war started, I was one of the newer Warforged, but I was eager, and I fought for my country as hard as I could until it exploded.
So,
Is he from Cadia? Sorry, that's a Warhammer joke. I'll stop.
getting all the hits. So he's seen over 300 battles.
Yes.
You were in one?
I was in a few, not just one.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yes. But definitely not 300. No. If we're comparing, yes, he's definitely more veteran than me. But I will try and kill him all the same.
It's not about the number of battles.
Well, it kind of is. I mean,
It's
it's
a
not,
little bit.
It's
A
non-zero.
little bit of
Like
the number.
it does have an effect. I mean, I think that Bobbie's going to back me up here.
I was just gonna, secondary question, so you fought other Warforges?
Yes.
To the death?
Yes.
So what ways should we use to kill these things? Because you got the knowledge.
Don't say things. That's not very nice.
Sorry,
These people.
No offense.
None was taking. I'm a kind of sentient suit of armor. I kind of consider myself a thing.
Oh,
too.
cool. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we can objectify.
Yes.
You are naked.
You look great.
Yeah.
Yeah, amazing. I wouldn't say that.
Can we get you a uniform?
No, I don't
No,
need.
so why would you
I
cover him
welcome
up?
The teardrop
objectification. I am
squads
proud
are
of
gorgeous.
every inch of me.
As you should be.
There's a lot there.
While this is going on, some interns wheel in a rack of pants,
Please.
Oh man.
and they just leave it there,
Yeah.
and they scuttle out.
What,
So the thing is-
they wheel it in, but they're like behind the pants, so they don't have to see, and then they
Yes.
run away.
So the thing is, like, you're proud of it, but maybe sometimes people don't want to see it. Is that
What
weird to you?
what do you think you see between my legs? I assume.
I'm not looking down there because I
Just look so
I
you can
can't.
see.
can't.
I need you to
I
look. I
will
think
go
it will
blind.
clear. I think it will clear everything up if you look in between my legs and see.
I can only tell you the color of your eyes.
Okay, look lower.
I
Go.
physically,
Look down.
I can't.
Look at my crotch.
Certainty.
It's all good. Take a look.
Certainty, didn't you tell me in the HR manual that people shouldn't tell you to look at their crotch?
Page, thank you. Yes, babe.
Yeah, we
Page
don't do that
32.
here.
He doesn't
Yeah.
work here though.
No.
He's new. Indulge just a little bit.
Okay, so first of all, let's get you to sign out a W-2, and then we have some videos we need you to watch about asking people to look at your crotch.
I think you should be able to watch a little porn at work.
A little bit. What's gonna hurt?
Let's not go crazy. And then and also it's like, look, I mean, I'll tell you, because I looked down there, that was the first thing I fucking did.
What are we talking about?
Yeah.
He's got
Your
nothing
son
down
is
there.
in danger.
We're gonna get to that.
Yeah. This is very important.
He's got nothing down there, but I think that we could hook him up, like.
Did
What,
you
it's-
order him off the internet?
No.
I feel
No.
like.
Why are you not making eye contact with me?
I feel like
Are
all
you
you
trying
see.
to put the AI in that ink?
I have something. No, something I got.
Is
Okay.
he a real doll?
No, I think it's like a spore or something. That's something fucked up in there.
I feel all you see is just my head poking into your like sidebars. Like, what do you mean hook him up? Like, what would you be able to add things
Yeah.
to my crotch area?
I'm talking about
game
some.
are we
I told
playing?
you.
I'm saying, look,
I told you, girl. Come on.
Like if we and
I'm saying we can go after market on this. Like, I mean, the cart has a spoiler.
I mean, you have my attention.
Yeah,
My
exactly.
brother
right.
might die.
No, we will keep him alive.
Oh yeah, that's just.
But
that's what I'm
first,
saying. Yeah, but
what
first let's
kind
talk
of
about-
like options?
And do I have to roll perception to see if he has
Jasmine,
nipples?
do you-
I like don't want
yeah.
to.
Oh,
Take mine. There you go.
no, you
There
don't have to make a
Thank
check. And
No,
I
thank
guess
you.
it's
Yeah.
an aesthetic thing.
No,
Yeah.
what I'm saying is we have to work out
Maybe.
what's going
yeah,
on.
it's like the Batman suit. Doesn't need him, but he's got him.
Look, if you succeed on that roll, I'll have nipples like the Batman. yeah.
Oh yeah, like the Val Kilmer Batman.
Yeah. Like if that's
Exactly.
a success, I have nipples.
Ultimately, yeah.
My nipples are in your hands.
I'm just now standing next to Evelyn, and I'm just like,
No, we're gonna figure
please
out.
tell
Bobby,
me
these
you
are the
have a
firmest
battle
nipples
axe and
you've
you
ever
can beat up
felt.
these Warforged because I hate this entire conversation.
I'm saying we got to figure out what's going on with his dirty south. You know what I mean? Like we got to work out
Should
something.
we go
Are there
in the other
nappy
room
boys?
and make
This
a
is what I'm
plan
talking
for
about.
battle?
Let's.
That feels like our job.
I feel like I've arrived in a locker room situation, which is crazy because I've never seen this man work out.
Yeah.
And it's one thing when it's like Uncle Jim because he's like, but this is like, can we just, can we?
I don't go to the gym to work out. You know what I'm saying?
You say that to me?
It's not. No, it's not dialogue in the classic sense.
I have never asked you this. Do you do hugs? I don't even
Radiant.
put my arms out.
You just fall in.
I want to give you something with this hug, like
You can lay on hands.
Can you give me amnesia?
Oh, I know.
Can you give me memory loss for the last 10 minutes?
I cast ceremony for coming of age. But now, for the next 24 hours, whenever you make an ability check, you can add a D4. Yeah.
Thank you.
You're a woman now.
Here. So Dave, they may be right about part of this, and that's that we can, I'll get you something great down there, but as a
Oh my
celebration
God.
for a job well done. So let's figure out what's going on. Let's figure out what's going on with this sun issue. So how long do we have? Yes, Bobbie?
So the celebration for a job well done. So it depends on how well the job is done.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. And then good jobs will continue to be done as a result. So, now, how long do we have until...
We should just date women only.
This is how you know sexuality is not a choice.
Now, I say...
Because my mom wouldn't have picked this.
It's a prison. It's a prison. Now, how
I'm
long...
gonna need my drink. Thank you.
These are the shackles we bear, okay?
So, Dave, how long do we have until this elite force of automaton killers arrives at these men here?
I don't have any exact numbers, but I'm glad I got to you early. We can make preparations
Absolutely.
and create a plan of action.
Absolutely. So I'm going to absolutely 100% task. I'm sure that, when a batch of beer goes awry, the normal, natural thing to do is actually to turn it into something harder. If it's not going to work if it doesn't actually work as a beer, it gets distilled down. That's a normal thing. So my suspicion is that we're going to have some hard stuff here. It's like you might not 100% like.
You want the
taste,
bathwater?
but it's
It's hard.
Bring some through. Yeah. But I think that what we do is we get out there, we roll a cart through the front gate. We don't got to haul everything through this hole, but I think that we get out there with all the tools and things we need. And we know that Evelyn's handy. She's been building a cottage. She's been building a tiny house addition, right? She's been running a TLC show.
I saw that you liked all my posts about it.
Yes, exactly. And I say we head out there with tools, with flammable bottles, with all of our magical implements, and all of our skills.
Can we make a thing that squishes them when they come down?
I love this.
And then set it on fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck them.
Do we have any more of those bombs?
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, that's right.
I did freeze one.
You froze an egg?
Yeah, I did freeze one.
You have a brass egg that
Yeah.
is actually a small,
Unexploded.
very powerful
Ordnance.
bit of ordnance.
Then we're going to start here.
Just put it in the center.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I have a pretty high investigation. Can I look at it and figure out how to reverse engineer it?
Ooh.
To what end? Just
To
so you can make more?
Whoa.
Yes.
You have heroic inspo and
That's true.
you have the coming of age.
So yes, you can go to the secure room where it's sort of contained. There's still intern in a hazmat suit.
I just dropped that on the floor.
I'm
That's
not sure
okay.
you should be
I have a
dealing with
small
the
one.
bomb.
Can I,
Yeah, I dropped the bomb on the floor.
can I assist to give advantage by
Well, I was
just
going to
being,
say,
like
yeah,
give tools and
you
stuff?
know, this is going to be a very delicate operation. 'Cause
Yeah.
You have to basically uncork the thing, open it up, and look
Yeah,
inside.
I say don't do
You
that in
don't
here.
want
No,
to set
take
it
that out.
off.
Take it out.
She's in a special place. Special bomb place.
Make Bobbie do it. Just kidding. No, I
So
love it.
if
I'm
you
eating
roll-
my burnt toast.
But if you roll really, really poorly, things could go very badly.
Okay, but I got a lot of modifiers to this.
Great.
That's why I don't want
Then there's nothing to worry about.
Y'all are seeing this, right?
What is it?
Is that a 2?
I do have heroic inspiration.
Yeah, I think
use
it
it.
might be time.
Yeah, we should use that.
Yeah, I would get inspired.
That would be really
I feel very inspired.
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
inspired.
I'm glad.
So inspired.
That's way better. 14 plus 2, 16 plus 1, 17
Nice.
plus 5.
She
That's
did it.
23.
She did
Yes. Yes.
Wait, no,
22.
22.
Yep.
22, Mr. Perkins.
All right, yes.
I'm
You're
feeling
able to
22.
open this thing up, study it. You've got your quick study. Yeah, this is not so complex. Yeah, you think you could replicate it.
Light work.
You'll need the parts to do it, and you'll need a facility, and you'll need time.
Oh.
No, see, that's the rub.
Can I rig it to go off with the trigger?
Yes.
Nice.
I do, and I
Nice.
give the trigger to Bobbie.
All right.
Well, here, and this is the thing. So obviously, time is of the essence.
Because otherwise, I think these just clicked down.
Yeah.
So yeah, I
That's
give
right.
the trigger.
The old fuse was
Bobbie.
like that. But here's what I'm suggesting. Now that we know what we need, I say, before Dave materialized, there was a pretty straightforward, cloud, like you see in a comic, like over like a dog's head or something.
Okay.
And it was over these stones, and then it started to get this crazy green lightning
Green lightning.
inside, and then it struck, and then it happened. I'm saying we need all the time we can get. I say we do it. I say that you start building these where they're going to come in, and we'll put as many of them there as we can.
Dad,
Yes.
if I'm even 20% of you
Yeah.
in the next 10 years, I'll be pretty happy.
Yeah.
Because that's an ace idea.
You'll do in a pinch. You'll do in a pinch, kid. You're all right.
I'm still his favorite, and I have a lot of competition now.
But I think that's it. We bring our whole kit out there, and that's where we're doing the work, because we don't want to be making them here and then delivering.
Do we dig a pit?
Oh yeah.
I want to build one of like a fence, with like spiky logs pointing in and stuff, like barricade the whole
Yeah.
thing.
Can
No,
it,
we want to make hell conditions for
Yeah.
them to arrive
yeah.
into.
As soon as they come in, the floor closes. Now they're underneath. Bombs go off.
Floor?
Gucci.
As soon
If
as
we
they
put a
come
metal
in,
floor.
Creed
Okay,
starts
okay.
playing
Yeah.
Yeah.
really loudly.
Yeah.
And we're
We
back
could build
in
like a wooden Thunderdome over. No.
Ooh.
Who run Barter Town?
Master Blaster runs Sparta Town.
No, so yeah, I see. Go on a shopping trip, bring everything back here. We take the cart, we go out, we start going to work.
I understand this is a very sensitive question. So I would like to just make sure I get your consent on a form before I ask. Is there anything you and your kind are particularly susceptible to?
I mean, this is all about battle. Why you have blanket consent to ask me anything about battle.
Cool. Yeah, how do we kill you?
I mean, the same thing you would kill anything else.
So you're not like resistant to fire, resistant to
Okay.
That's not a no, Dave. That's not a no.
Give me 1 second, and I will give
thing
you
you know is he's
all the
armored up the
information.
He's
Like-
armored up the wazoo.
Yes.
Yes,
Ooh, there too.
yes, we have
Where's
good
the
armor.
wazoo and how do we unarmor
So
it?
magic. We need magic.
Well, that's the thing. You can't really take the armor off the Warforged. It is their one.
Dave, can you feel pain? Like physical pain, not emotional?
Yes, yes. I imagine me as a suit of armor come to life, so I can feel pain, I can feel anger, I can feel love. I can't act on it
Yet,
yet.
Depending on how you do today.
I was gonna say, tomorrow might look very different.
Yes, sir.
What a performance incentive,
Hey,
honestly.
right?
Absolutely.
I would do the best job.
But yes, just consider the Warforged like any other foe that you would go up against, except we're very armored and look like this.
So could you rust?
Yeah, there's rust on me, and he kind of points to his rusty points. I kind of like tune myself up when I can to look good.
You know.
You know.
If you were rusted enough, would that impede your movement and the things that you could do in battle?
I mean, yeah, I guess technically, yeah.
That sounds pretty good.
Interested?
All right, so a battle plan is forming.
It is.
Sort
You're
of.
going to get out there as early as possible.
Yes.
And start doing all your endeavors basically on the hill with
Exactly.
the stones.
Oh, sorry.
Nope.
Yeah, yes, of course. So we can't be poisoned. We don't need to eat, drink, or breathe, so you can't like drown us. Yes, we're immune to disease. So if you try and give us disease, that won't happen. And we
That could come
That's
in.
good.
I was gonna say, I was gonna leave it alone.
Hell
I
yeah.
was gonna leave it alone.
Hell
That makes
yeah.
your incentive here. Yeah, I'm sorry.
and we don't need to sleep, so we can't be put to sleep.
Oh, we gotta be rested.
But I can watch you while you sleep.
That's
For I mean, when we are camping out and we are, everyone can sleep. I can
like
be
an
the one
alarm
who takes watch. Yes, exactly.
Got it.
Okay.
Yes,
But you don't you watch over us
Yes,
while we sleep.
yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna just put it out there. Until I earn my penis, I can't really get horny. So
That's good to know.
yeah. So don't think you have to you don't need to hide your feet from me. You don't need to I'm fine. I'm good to go. There's nothing for me to act on.
This story is essentially an adult version of Pinocchio.
Yeah. I feel
If we
a
think
lot
about it.
safer with you now,
And you're the
Dave.
blue fairy.
Yeah.
Hey, so the more he lies.
You're gonna hurt this man. All right, let's go.
All right.
We take all the alcohol that we're going to set on fire.
Oh, hell
right?
yeah.
We're going to
Yes.
drench the ground with the alcohol. We're
Yeah.
going to build the blockade. We're going to make a dome of some kind.
I'd love to dig out a hole so
Yeah.
when they do come down. Well, we know you told us about how
Kind of
they
in a
came
pit.
down.
Yeah, exactly.
We put him in a pit.
It seems to, but they're going to have wrong ideas. If they send someone to these stones, they're going to have wrong ideas about where the altitude of that is. So the deeper we can make this hole.
Yes.
Can we make it mandatory attendance for all the other employees?
Yeah. Somebody's
I
going to
was going to say this is a full company job.
I'm not digging this fucking hole. Are you
Yeah.
serious?
Dig with
I just have
I'm
like a
C-suite.
manicure. Come on.
I just
have
got
a
this
thing.
done.
no.
Yes.
Should
Dear.
we squirrel away Bode someplace safe? Just in case all of this happens. You know? What if we fail?
Yeah. But what are you?
Because here's the thing.
What are you proposing?
I've had a pretty good time,
Yeah.
and I'm okay if this is the end of it,
I think we've all had a great time. Yeah.
as long as we go out together.
Yeah. Exactly right.
But I don't think he has, and I don't want him to. This is a bad way to go.
What are you suggesting?
Well, I'm asking.
Yeah.
Do we hide him somewhere?
No.
So that if all else fails.
I'm down. Listen, I'm down with the plan. I'm saying, where do we hide him, that he is safer than he would be with us?
Have you heard of the Jim Dark Magic experience in Greyhawk?
I have some experience with it, yes.
What if we hide him in Jim's dressing room? He
It's
does
like a house of
illusory
mirrors,
dog
isn't it?
fights in the main thing at night,
Yeah.
but it's pretty well protected.
Yeah.
That's real, by the way. He does do illusory dog fights.
Yeah, that's canon. And there's every possibility that these Warforged won't know that these are not real dogs.
And if he's not with us, who can he be safer with than the greatest magician in the entire world, Jim Dark Magic?
Yeah. No, that works. That works.
So we
Yeah.
put him, send him to Uncle
Here,
Jim.
I say, I'm gonna rally the troops.
Who's maybe his dad? I don't know.
Yeah, we'll find out.
I've never asked. I don't want to know.
No, I'm gonna rally the troops. I'm gonna tell them what they need to hear in order to do what needs to be done, but we're gonna have to be doing some hiring next week. And that's what it is, job fair, right? Job fair, get ready, get those,
I will get
those scrolls ready.
The scrolls ready for the high school?
Exactly. Yeah, we're gonna have a table
Don't
there.
say oh ho ho.
Yeah.
I've been working here since I was 16.
6. Now, I'm not doing the books. So, you take Bode to Uncle Jim's.
And I come back.
Yes,
and I
exactly
fight
right,
with you
and then we
guys.
leave. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm saying you get him situated.
Yeah.
I'll make sure that we have all the materials we need here, and then we're gonna go.
Okay.
Deal.
Do you want me to give him a message?
Bode
No, Uncle
or Jim? He knows why we're not talking.
Ooh. Do you have any more burnt toast?
All right. So you've rallied, marshaled all of the company resources.
Absolutely.
You take them out through the Druid's Gate, which is the gate closest to the Circle of Stones. The circle is literally, the hill is almost right outside
Yeah,
the gate.
it'll just be easier to get everybody there in the cart.
Exactly,
Yeah.
yes. And they're all carting the supplies that you need.
Just wheelbarrows. I mean, it's not good
Yes.
times.
Got it. And you get them all up on the hill. As you're constructing, some travelers do come and go from the road, and they sort of turn their glance up and see all this activity on the hill. They don't know what's up with that.
I say, we're making a puzzle room.
You set a bunch of them to digging a big hole,
Yes.
big enough to contain a Warforged company.
Platoon.
Platoon. And you take Bode to Uncle Jim's. Bode says, I'd like to join you, but I understand. It's a little too risky putting me right
You're
there.
a high priority target, and even though I really want to yell out, "Get down, Mr. President," I think you're safer with Uncle Jim. Like, I'm a pretty good wizard, but he's a much better one.
Yeah, it'll be good to see him. Plus, somebody needs to keep an eye on Uncle Jim.
I love you,
I love you too.
and if I die, you get all my stuff.
You're not going to die.
Because I can tell the future, and I'm probably sure you can too, I believe you.
Dad might die.
What?
But we have each other.
Okay.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean that.
No, it's fine.
Chin, chin, chin.
Okay, well,
You look after him.
tell
Jim will-
Uncle Jim that Dad still hates him, and or he knows why they're not talking. I don't know. I don't know what's happening. Our father has a harem.
A
But be
multi-dimensional harem. That's goals.
Plus you have Evelyn, and you have Bobbie, and you have Dave, and Dave looks like he's going to kick ass.
Dave does look like he's gonna kick ass. I'm very excited to see Dave in action.
Yeah.
I know that my definition of action and Dad and Bobbie's definition of action is not the same. Very excited to see Dave throw down.
All right.
I didn't say anything.
Certainty has returned to the hill.
Yeah, she's arrived. Maybe on a cool horse.
Before she can barely open her mouth, a little thundercloud begins to take form above the hill.
Shit.
Where are we with this whole situation?
The hole has been working.
The hole is about 3/4 done. because there have been like 30 people working on it. And it's about 8 feet deep, not as deep as you'd like. And it's sort of like a swimming pool. It kind of becomes less deep on one side.
Did I manage to make any fortifications, or was I helping with the hole?
You wanted to make fortifications to contain, right?
Well, yeah.
These are
Inward-facing sharp sticks.
Yes. All of those have been set up.
Sick.
Nice.
And they go as high as the stones go.
Cool.
Okay.
Awesome.
Okay, so there's a little dome type thing in there. Now, the only X factor is, now obviously the big plan is to have them materialize in, fall into our big hole, get scared by the sticks, have a bad time.
They're scary sticks.
Yes, they're the worst. And then there's a bomb, right? There's one bomb. It sounds like we don't have time to get any more bombs.
Well, Certainty was busy taking bombs.
No, exactly.
Off.
So I think we'll just dump all the materials that we were gonna make the bombs with in the hole.
Oh, shrapnel.
Great.
Nice.
And I feel like it's gonna be good. But then I remember when we were discussing Chrysler before, and it sounded like his allegiance to the Lord of Blades isn't 100%. And then I'm like, maybe this is actually a negotiation, and maybe this is not a blow up a bunch of robots situation. But it's like, I have to make the decision now.
It's easier to negotiate if they're in a pit surrounded by spikes.
Yep. It
Also,
starts negotiating.
we have a remote for the bomb now, so I can fly in there, tell them about Lathander.
Okay, well,
But
yeah.
Lathander doesn't even exist here, Evelyn.
Lathander exists in our hearts.
Yeah, I think we just skip that one. I think we get back to Yeah.
Let's give it back. Now, but there is a situation where, hey, it starts out, because we can do that remotely, I think maybe we start with a parlay attempt. And then, if things go poorly, then we turn them into a random assemblage of limbs.
While you're talking, the storm is getting louder and more disturbing. And so by the end, you're just like shouting, and then we will have to. Yeah.
Exactly.
None of that goes off till we set it on fire.
Exactly right.
So
I will try and talk to Christ.
Yeah. I'll
Chrysler
back
comes
you up.
out, I will talk.
I'll back your play.
Are they gonna fire up when they see you though? Because you don't like them? Do they not like you?
They don't. I've been going after the Lord of Blades kind of undercover. They don't know that I am an enemy yet. Okay. I will use that to my advantage.
You know, do they broadly speaking dislike people with skin? Is me being there a net positive? Am I a force multiplier?
Maybe this should be like this.
And you see Omin just sort of like crab walk skitter. I'm just gonna hide behind this men here.
Yeah, okay, yes. That's actually perfect.
Yeah, and I'll come out if you need me. Give me the signal, and then I'm right out there.
Yes.
I'm doing the same.
Yeah.
Because Evelyn can be very
Where's everybody hiding behind the
So when
men here?
when there's a diplomatic situation, she likes to be close at hand. So she's as close as she can.
I'm at the Looney Tunes TNT
Yeah,
box.
exactly.
Waiting for Certainty to give me the word.
No,
Are we still in our detective outfit?
Oh, I definitely have at least 2 monocles in. Not glasses.
That kind of defeats the point. I
Double
love
monocled
it.
up. Ready.
Yeah,
On a
I feel
Thursday
like
afternoon.
seeing you like that is just, I know we just met, but you're gonna wait till I'm outside of the blast zone, right?
Yeah. I won't do it until I get the word from her, so you're great.
You're gonna wait till I'm outside of the blast zone, correct?
This storm is getting so loud.
Is that the signal? Is that the signal?
I'm ready.
Wait.
I'm gonna fucking do it.
But yeah, I will wait. I can't hear you exactly.
I say, Certainty, get behind the men here.
What? What?
I point at the stones. These are men here.
Got it.
It's the singular and the plural. I think.
I get behind the same one as Bobbie. Okay. Who's way too excited to push the plunger on this TNT.
All right.
I would be too.
Yeah, right.
The storm winds pick up. They snatch at your cloaks and your capes and all of your paraphernalia, flapping around you like mad. Suddenly, there's flashes of green lightning, and then this
special effects.
This smoke just sort of boils down into a column that turns into an eruption of green flame.
Green flame.
And it is burning hot, like the hottest summer heat you've ever felt on your face, on your hands. And it swirls around like a tornado, all the way down to the bottom of the pit.
Yes. Down to our bomb hole.
Yes. And it is, at this range, incredibly bright and intense. And you're all kind of looking away, not quite looking away, trying to focus on what's happening. And then there is a flash of energy. The green flame shoots back up into the cloud. And there is just this gigantic energy sphere filling the entire interior of the henge. And you can see shapes within it, all sort of low to the ground.
Why are you holding that?
Because I feel like I'm gonna need to roll.
Yes. And let us roll initiative now.
Wow, okay, word. Here, I'll get
Foresight. Oh, no.
Evelyn!
Nat 1.
Just one.
My initiative's +1, so 2.
2.
Okay.
Bobbie.
15.
15. Omin.
Also 15.
Well done.
Shockingly.
Certainty.
18.
Dave.
14.
All right. When the energy sphere collapses, you can see that there are 16 Warforged
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
and 4 metal hounds.
4 dogs.
That's more hounds.
Yes.
What's Tenedrine? Pterodine.
Alpha Romeo.
And you can see that one of the captains is clearly Chrysler. You can see his scars.
And
Pterodine.
a sacred symbol.
Yes. Pterodine, you recognize by reputation. She has all these, they're not tattoos, more like blood splatter all over her, but it's all by design.
Whoa.
And so she's sort of this part,
She's had work done.
3/4 crimson
Yeah.
colored Warforged.
Is that a candy paint job?
Yep.
Is that what-
Like, in what does Pterodine's like silhouette look like?
She is tall
Yeah.
and slender. About 7 feet tall.
Now we're
Right. Nice. Okay.
Yep.
Oh, look what I'm here.
Locked in. Okay.
Then there are 2 that have what you clearly realize are flamethrowers built onto their backs. And then others who have, a couple others who have really big butts, really big asses. Because what you actually realize, yes, thank you. What you actually realize is they're carrying basically grenades all around them that they can deploy. All right, and when they appear, since you have the jump on them, you all go first. And Certainty, you had the highest initiative score.
Man, okay.
Yeah, it's a tough one.
And you said, before we all started, we talked about the option of diplomacy, right?
Yeah, and I think that that's the current plan, but I'm ready to go to the other random assemblage of limbs
it.
plan at a moment's notice.
Okay, so I cast Friends, who I think is the leader. And I stand pointedly behind Dave. And I'm just like, hello. Welcome to Greyhawk.
No, they don't like skin.
We're hiding.
A bunch of heads turn toward you. Chrysler will look up and say, "Where's Bode?"
Jesus
He's
Christ.
dead.
Make a deception.
Wow.
Come on, dude.
Hot start. Let's do it.
Okay, and I get
They're like, oh,
advantage
okay.
on I get advantage on this because
Pull the
it is
ripcord.
a charisma-based check.
Am I able to give like a help action and be like, I've confirmed it?
Hey.
I have advantage.
You have an advantage, thank the Lord.
That
And I also have a D4.
Bam.
Oh boy.
Okay, okay.
okay.
18.
And then the help action did what?
I don't think you get double advantage, do you?
Okay, no.
Good
Bang.
try, though.
But it's very cool.
It's like
And
an extra
18?
Okay,
18's not bad.
it's not bad. He rolled a 21 on his insight.
Dang.
Except he didn't.
Yes.
Yes!
Take him down.
Yes!
Oh, that's such a good use of
He
force.
rolled a 5.
Yes.
Oh, are you saving the lower one too?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, yes, I love it.
Fuck yes.
Oh, you're so good at D&D.
Did you kill him? He looks at you.
Of course I did. You've seen me in all the meetings and the plannings, and I wanted to get a jump on it to try and make myself look good to the Lord of Blades. You know, I'm seeing how, you know, I've seen your 300 plus battles and you know, good old Terradine, your bladed beauty and...
Oh boy,
good.
brother.
Right now,
Well,
she's-
you relax.
You
Your
notice
blade-
when you're looking at her, she's kicking something with her foot, and it appears to be the bomb. She's paying more attention to
Trash
that at
left
the
there, I
moment.
don't know.
That's the heart, and you should take it. We ripped it out. He ripped it out with his bare hands.
Yes, we tried to kind of put it in a mechanism to kind of hide it from looking more hot-like, but I was trying to... that's why I left it here, because I arrived here. And yeah.
Go ahead and make a deception.
Man, this is not, wow.
I'm
Okay.
helping you and also bardic inspiration, baby.
All right, cool. So that's a 16. Okay.
Add a d6 if you you can fish for
let's see.
20.
Come on. There we go. Let's go, Dave. Dave.
Me.
Terradine will pick up the orb, then she hands it to Chrysler. Chrysler looks at the orb, satisfied. He nods to Volvo. Volvo pops open a compartment on his arm, pulls out a tuning fork,
Uh-oh.
Oh yeah. Okay,
and
well,
just
cool.
hits the tuning fork, and they all disappear.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
We win.
So, like, what's the range on the plunger?
Yeah. Can I?
It's an interplanar plunger, I think.
Yeah.
Wait.
Oh,
Clearly.
There's a lot of them. We might not get them all, and then they'll come back.
but they're gonna come back once they realize that is not what they're looking for.
It could take a long time.
No, you know what? Here's the fact. We can make this hole so much worse.
Yeah.
In that time.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
I think maybe
This-
we just have the sense
Yeah, I
of
think without
security.
speaking, I just start digging for
Yeah.
the hole.
And
Yeah.
if they bring it back, you can plunge then.
Perfect. As soon as we see him come back, everybody get to digging, please.
No, I'm telling you, we have bought ourselves some time, because it takes time to do all this shit and whatever power source they have to use on the back end, right?
And Certainty can build a whole bunch more
Oh,
bombs.
I
Run
can
it.
build a whole
And we
lot
have all
more
the shit
bombs.
here.
Let's
This
go.
was so great.
Let's go.
I want you to make 20 bombs.
Yes.
So you're going to wait, you're going to leave, not blow up the bomb,
Yeah.
so that they
It's
have it for as
secure.
long as possible.
Yes, and then we make this place way worse.
Okay.
Light it up. Light it up.
I built like 3 more walls of
Yes.
spiky sticks.
Yeah.
Some
Dude, walls on
turrets.
walls.
Yes, sir.
And turrets, like those prison watchtowers, you know?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. With rangers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I train all of the other employees to use crossbows.
Yeah.
This is nothing but good.
Yeah.
No, this is the best idea I think we've ever had.
Yeah.
We honestly don't usually win this hard.
No.
No.
That makes me afraid.
Fuck these robots.
All right. You guys dig the deep hole.
Yeah.
How deep do you want it?
Oh.
Why are you asking?
Is this a situation where you're gonna hire new people anyway, so they can just dig deep enough where like they can't get out, but like it's deep?
Yeah. It's fine.
Is this a Minecraft situation?
Yeah, they get it.
Yeah, you're
I
digging
can
straight
fly.
down.
I'll get them out.
Okay, you
Wait,
do you.
listen, if you have time.
Yeah. I know it would be great if we have the time. I would love
Yes,
to help
exactly,
you with
but it's not a priority task.
Oh, you guys are joking.
Yeah.
About the sanctity of life.
that. Yeah.
That's funny.
You know?
So multiple racks around here. I mean, if we have to dismantle, if we need parts of the cart, I mean, we do this. I mean, there's a scenario where we send the cart back to get more shit.
Since you're supervising the bomb construction, go ahead and make a an intelligence arcana check for me. Then when you get the final result, divide it by 2.
But add a D4?
What are you doing to me? Okay. But I still have a D4.
Ooh, yes, you do.
Okay, that's a 12
Yeah.
plus a 5, 17. So
8.
we're rounding up, obviously, so that's a 9.
You have 9 bombs.
Ooh.
Okay.
And then including the one they're going to bring back with them, I assume.
That's a 10.
They may not all work, but hey, you got 9 bombs.
You were working
fair.
fast.
That's fair.
Yeah.
And while this is happening, and as I'm overseeing the construction bombs, I'm like, okay, what if you don't wear clothes to cover up? But, okay, so in some cultures, like Indian cultures, they believe that clothing is not to hide the body, but to adorn it.
Oh, that sounds very tight.
Cool, take some pants.
Yeah, that sounds tight as hell.
Take some pants then, right? And you can pick them out.
Is it like a garnish? You garnish, put a garnish on the meal. You know?
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm about to buy
Don't twist my words for you.
I would never.
I'm about to buy him a crazy dick. We're not covering this up.
Hey,
You know what would make this pit even more troublesome for the Warforged?
Is that in all our contracts?
Yeah.
Or-
No.
yeah, do we all get upgrades?
Yeah. I know a cool witch. She can hook some shit up.
Interesting.
Wow.
Need one for a while.
A theme is emerging.
Yes. It started with holes.
Great movie.
As if this hasn't always been the theme
Yeah,
of this
true.
game.
True.
Bobbie, I'd be remiss if I did not mention that there's one factor that hasn't been considered yet in this audacious plan. The cheese factor.
Really? How does cheese get hooked in?
You've got a pit.
What?
It's empty.
Yeah.
Cheese pit.
What is a cheese pit?
I feel like they know a lot.
Boiling cheese.
This is a thing people know
Because
about?
then-
Hold on, you're talking about like a fondue situation?
A fondue with a full, let me work. With a full fountain in the middle.
Let him cook. Let him cook.
Hiding the
Let
Rangers.
him cook fondue.
So
Let him-
then when the Rangers shoot, they shoot through boiling cheese that could then possibly rust these things. Still okay?
Once again, yes, that's
Still okay?
totally fine, yes.
But
Yes.
make sure it's not like an oily cheese, because that could just limber them up, you know?
Yeah, we're not trying to lubricate these motherfuckers.
So okay, so when the cloud hits, we heat it real quick and
Yeah.
get the heat off, so now
Well,
it'll
the fact of the
congeal.
matter is that
Congeal.
don't forget Eldritch power, green flame, and heat. Just put in the cheese.
It's basically boiling oil at that point.
I I powder. It's a wrestling term. I leave, and I go get a ton of cheese. Can I get
Yeah,
scalpers?
you
some
can
wheelbarrows?
use the company coffers.
Thank you very much.
All right. You tap every dairy, every single market that sells the substance.
Every creamery.
Every creamery,
Yes.
your secret reserve.
There's just some cows
Stash.
we're milking directly into
Yes.
No, the cows are
pit.
contributing.
We've got a whole network. They understand they're part of the team.
Yeah.
Yes. And once the pit is finished, wagon loads upon wagon loads of cheese begin to erupt.
Roll
out
the
of
wheels in.
Cheese,
Gate.
cheese,
Yes.
cheese, cheese.
Yes. You
Cheese.
just
Oh, you have an orange cheese? Whoa, what the fuck? What's going on with the... How is this happening?
cheese.
Whoa,
Cheese.
I have heroic, I want to say my heroic inspiration replenishes.
This is my dog.
Cheese.
Yeah.
Basically.
It'll do it to you.
Yeah.
It'll.
All right, cheese, I guess. Okay. Where were we? Dungeons and Dragons.
Yes.
That doesn't matter anymore.
Yeah. No, it's never mattered more.
No.
And with D&D Beyond, it's never been easier.
That's so true.
All right.
Great stickers, by the way, on these iPads.
Thanks, Bill.
Oh, wow.
All right, so what do you got, Chris? I can tell that you're haunted.
Yes. Far away on a distant planet called Eberron, the Lord of Blades calls before him his two captains.
Oh, yes. This
Moments
is good.
later, Chrysler's head is ripped from his shoulders
We win.
and thrown in a corner, and Pterodyne is given orders to go and get the real heart.
Yes.
Damn.
We killed the boss.
Yeah.
Well, we killed the one that we might have been able to convince.
Yeah. That's the bad part. You didn't like him too much.
Oh, man.
A storm cloud forms. It gets bigger. It becomes electrically charged. Steam washes down at its most turbulent point, and a column of green flame does exactly what Omin predicted would do. It melts the cheese instantly into a sticky, sticky soup. A wonderfully smelling, luscious.
Rich.
As my hands are on the thing, I start to waft over like in those cartoons.
No,
with my nose.
like Toucan Sam, dude. You're like flying through the
Pepper
air.
Lip you over here.
It's like, yes, if you're going to die, that's where you need to do it.
Yeah.
And then energy wallows down, and suddenly a bunch of Warforged find themselves immersed in this pool of cheese. Hands begin to reach up out of the cheese, trying to grasp for something to hang on to. Little bubbles just sort of come up in the cheese as these Warforged flounder in the depths.
Do we just let them hang out in the cheese? And
Let them exhaust themselves.
yeah,
They are
I mean,
struggling.
like, I kind of want to just watch for a while.
Yeah. They don't need to eat. Can they eat?
Yeah, but so they can slurp this cheese up.
Okay. That's not.
Honestly, that's a nice way to go.
Yeah, it's not gonna be good for their insides. So.
There's a rich irony here.
Yes. You can see at least a couple of them have made it to the pit's edge, and are trying to claw themselves up.
Let's say
You're looking at me like it's my turn.
because you are in control of the.
Are all the bombs removed?
And I do like our secret signal. I'm like,
There is this dull sound. All of the cheese in the pit comes outward. All of the earth goes outward. The standing stones all blast outward. And all of you need to make dexterity
come
saving
on.
throws.
Can I have advantage because I fly?
No. Shockwave will get you anyway.
That's true.
Dex.
Cheese flame.
Yeah. I bet they could do it.
Is it dexterity?
Dexterity.
Do I get a saving throw because cheese is my?
Wow, that's good.
Oh, I will give you advantage.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
a good
say
point.
advantage.
The wave of cheese comes and you just eat it.
Oh,
Whoa.
20.
That's the one. That's the one we need.
Yes.
Okay, so what I got is an 8,
Okay.
but I think I'm going to use the heroic inspiration
that's a good idea.
and not get obliterated.
Me and Dave are going to use ours as well because, of course, Dave also has a heroic inspiration.
Oh, right. Yeah, sure
Yep.
enough.
It comes stock with the Eberron Warforged software.
Yeah. Can we
Right?
yeah.
Please?
Sure. Yes.
It saves
Yes.
the service.
Thank you for the glasses, by the way.
Deal with it.
Do it. Roll again and roll higher.
Yeah, don't worry. This time it'll be much better.
That's not that much better.
Yeah, that's kind of basically the same.
Wow.
Actually, I don't feel as bad about mine anymore.
No.
Sorry.
You know what? I'm not going to re-roll mine. I got a 4, so we'll all go together.
I'm in
Hey.
with 16.
Okay.
I have 12.
No.
Okay, you are all very fortunate, except for Bobbie's super fortunate. Bobbie, you took 12 points of damage.
I still took damage.
You still took damage. 12 points.
It was
Oh,
21.
no.
This cheese is hot.
Yeah.
Not good.
So everybody's taking damage, but you're taking much less than anybody else.
Okay.
All right. And everybody else is taking 25
I'm dead.
points of damage
Yeah, I'm dead.
as you are all thrown backward and absolutely slathered with cheese.
I should be back at full health before all of this, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, I don't know absolutely everything about the new player's handbook, the new DMG, obviously the new monsters manual. Can you have hit points lower than 0?
No.
Is that something that changed?
You're still, if you, 0 is far down as you go.
All right. Well, that's
So are you
where I am.
currently at 0?
Oh, yeah.
And are you currently at 0? And are you currently at 0?
No, I'm at 6.
Excellent.
It's a drawn thing.
Yeah.
Evelyn,
Yeah.
what's your hit points after taking 25?
15.
13. Wow. Damn. You're
I have 15 left.
great. And Bobbie, I know
She's a
you're still
beefy
standing.
gal.
Yeah.
So you see Certainty and Omin go down, and big puddles of, or big wads of cheese land on top of them. Omin's little feet sticking out.
Yeah.
Oh, did you add your D4?
I don't think, can you apply that to a saving throw? I think it's ability
Oh,
check.
you're right.
Yeah.
My bad.
All right. And when the blast is done, you see that all of the stones have tipped over. There's now a gigantic crater where the hill used to be.
How are my walls?
You're,
Those pointy stick walls.
Remember how scary they were?
Okay, all right, yeah.
they got blasted outward.
All of them? There were
Yes.
3 rows.
Yeah. Like the whole hilltop's gone.
It's gone.
That probably
And so they're all blasted outward, and you could actually see there's like an Acquisitions Inc. intern back on the road who's got like a stake through his chest. And he's just sort of standing there dumbfounded.
I never liked him.
Yeah.
He'll be okay.
He never remade the coffee after he had the last cup.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. As soon as you say that, you turn away, he just sort of falls back over. When you look back at the hole, a single figure crawls out. And it is this blood-colored Warforged caked in cheese.
Are there like Warforged parts? Have we destroyed any of them?
Oh, yeah, you saw Warforged parts flying all over the place.
A head? Like,
Yeah.
is it that da 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 da?
Yeah, if you were in the pit, you took a lot more damage.
Arm, head.
Leg.
Yes. Dog.
Oh, yeah.
Was it Alpha or Romeo?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like, yeah, I'm looking, and is this one Warforged looking kind of jacked up, or is this looking like,
Fresh off the assembly line.
yeah?
Yeah, because the other thing that happened was the flamethrower guys ignited and exploded
Nice.
too. So
And the ones with the big butts and the grenades.
that's
Yeah.
right.
Oh my
Yes.
gosh, we caused quite a change.
Hence no hill.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they've all gone up. You see Pterodine pulling herself out. We're in initiative count. Certainty, make a death save.
I should have saved my heroic inspiration.
Right.
You got this. Damn.
How do you feel about an 8?
That's a failure. One failure.
Good thing I made my peace
Bobbie and
bow.
Omin, you guys go at the same time.
Okay.
Omin, death
well,
save.
I die while he does something cool.
It's congenital.
This is the number of the beast.
Okay, so that's
that
one
help?
failure. One
Right.
failure.
Okay.
Bobby.
I'd like to rage.
Yeah.
Boom. And so Pterodine is crawling out of this hole, so she's prone.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
I would like to take my war pick, and I imagine I did take damage from this scalding hot cheese.
Yeah.
I imagine that there's some on my weapon as well.
Oh.
And so that would increase the damage done.
Flaming cheese.
Listen, he hooked us up
Yes.
here.
damage.
Do not poke this bear.
I have to see what happens.
Yes.
I gotta see what
Yeah.
happens. So I'd like to attack with my war pick as she's prone.
Absolutely.
Right in the back of the skull. 10 plus 5 is 15. Advantage. Let's do it again.
Advantage,
Appreciate you. Thank you
yes.
for the help. 3, I'm going to take the other one.
Yeah. I'm in the market for a higher number.
All right. Your blow is deflected off her armor.
Yeah, this is final boss shit.
Okay. Okay. How does heroic inspiration work? I'm sorry, guys.
To let you re-roll a die of your choice.
I would like to do that.
Okay.
I feel like I really need
All right.
to.
You'd like to win instead?
Yeah.
Weird.
I'm not having another game where I just
Yeah,
roll bad the
Yeah.
whole fight. Okay, maybe. But then,
Shouldn't say things like that.
but then I get the second one to roll, right? Advantage.
No, I don't think so.
No?
Good try though.
You
That
got to
was really
re-roll
good.
one of your
Yeah,
advantage
you
dice.
just roll one die.
This is bad. This is.
All right.
This sucks bad.
But you're right up there, so that's great.
Yeah, cool.
That's great for Pterodine.
Yes.
Nice.
So she lumbers to her feet. Because she is so caked in this sticky cheese, she has disadvantage on her attacks.
I love it.
It's that Gruyere.
Yes. She unfolds a glaive and brings that weapon down on you.
Me?
Once.
Okay.
Yes. She rolls a 21.
That's pretty good.
Okay. Oh, wait, I forgot disadvantage.
Yeah.
Duh. She rolls an 18.
That's also pretty good.
Okay.
Her hit roll
Yeah.
can drink. That's what we're talking about here.
She hits you for 9
Okay.
slashing
That's
damage.
not cool.
You still up?
Half because rage, so we're gonna go
there
to
we
the
go.
lower end and go
That's right.
4.
Rage.
All right. Then, instead of making her other glaive attack, she is going to launch a shoulder rocket
Oh boy.
Oh no.
at you.
Okay.
Yeah, so she's a Gundam too. So
That's going to be
That's
an
great.
11 to hit.
That will not hit.
All right. It races past you and blows up another intern.
Not fair.
All right. That is her turn. We now drop to Dave.
All right. Well,
what do you got, Dave?
Well, as a bonus action, I'm going to use my second win and go violence is encouraged. Oh, okay. What the fuck?
That's a D10.
That's a D10, so that's a 1 plus 3, so I gain 4 health.
Oh, gotcha.
Okay.
Well, it's okay. Now you have 4.
Boy, yeah. Well, that's not enough. I'm up at 10 health now. Oh, I said that cool line. And then
cool.
I just healed, kinda. Like almost like the coolness of the line made me feel better. It didn't even heal me. It's like, I feel good. Anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna come up to her and just bring my, so like my back kind of steams a little bit like, and you see a great sword come out of my person, and I pull it out with my 2 hands.
It's fly to death.
Yeah, and then I swang that thing down on my crush.
On your problematic crush.
Problematic crush, all of them are.
You don't choose who you love.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's how we know
Girls
it's not
on the
his
playground, you know?
That is, all right, that is going to be a 21.
That definitely hits.
All right. All right, let me roll damage. What the fuck? That's a 1. I swear to God, and a 2.
Are you blue screening?
So I swing down and I do 7 damage.
Okay. That knocks her around a bit.
Okay, let me see if there's any dumb stuff I can do. No? Yeah, you're right. I'm about to do that. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. Imagine I high-fived you. I can't reach you now, but it probably hurts a little. Your hands are stingy.
Mage hand high five.
Yeah, and it smells like sandalwood. I'm an action surge. And I'm gonna swing again. I said, that wasn't enough. I gotta go harder.
This is such a treat for me. This is such a treat.
Hasta la vista, baby.
I'm gonna wait till after I do stuff to say the cool lines.
Yeah, you gotta roll first.
A lesson we all learn very quickly up here.
You gotta roll first.
Actually, hold up. No. Yeah, I can't.
Okay.
Am I able to
Is she
use
still
the
prone?
superiority dice? Is that how that work, or I'm dumb?
Depends what you're going to spend them on. You have maneuvers that let you spend your
Yeah,
superior.
I'm trying to maneuver to make that actually hit her.
No, you don't have the auto hit maneuver.
No aimbot.
Damn. Okay, well then I guess I'm done.
She looks at you and like cheese is clogging her mouth and she says, "Little rusty."
Oh, that's rude.
That's
wow.
It's a slur. essentially.
It is, essentially.
Yeah.
In their community.
Yeah. Personally, I wouldn't take that.
Evelyn?
Yeah. Oh man, 2 of my party are down, but I really want to hit this person.
You got the tools. You've got the tools.
You have the technology.
I have the technology to do either of those things. Which one are you referring to?
Well, I'm saying, I mean, this avenging Evelyn situation is kind of good. I mean, you can feel free to resurrect me later.
After what I've heard about my dad's escapades today, I don't want to live.
I look at certainty and I see the look of peace in death on her face. So I will cast.
By healing her, you would hurt her.
We did talk about fire damage and we established that Warforged are vulnerable to it. Okay, great. I'm going to cast Searing Smite, which is a bonus action. And as I'm going to try to hit
Yes, exactly.
Pterodyne
Go
with
get
my
him.
battle axe, Lightfall. I roll a 4,
Okay.
but
We're flustered.
My battle axe is +6, so that's a 10.
No.
Oh, I do still have my heroic.
If you still have it, this.
Yeah,
I mean,
this is the time.
I love what I'm hearing.
Please bless this again. You did a good job last time. Not as good.
Y'all can't even save. I don't even blame you, because there's no saving this.
14.
14 does not get through her armor.
Evelyn is on her way, but the wings of her boot get stuck in some cheese, and she goes like in some cheese.
No.
That sucks.
Splendid.
And I'm not high level enough to have my second attack, which still
Certainty.
sucks, Chris Perkins.
Oh,
We'll never get another level.
I forgot a thing, and I was so excited to say it, and I was so caught up in trying to save it. My greatsword has graze, so it still does 4 damage.
yes. Thank you. Ah, weapon mastery.
This I was gonna say. This is some new books shit.
This is some new 2024.
Yeah.
Exactly
And that's what I like when it benefits me. I don't like it when it doesn't.
It's a good vintage.
Yes.
I just want to clarify that actually Searing Smite happens after hitting a target, so
Yes.
it didn't actually.
Okay,
cast
great.
Oh yeah.
Thank you.
It is. You know. It's
Certainty, you have another death save coming.
I was like really hoping you weren't gonna come to me, but I guess it's inevitable.
Oh!
You come into my house! You can't fucking kill me because I can see the future!
Yeah, right, the roof.
Don't you fucking... I stand up with a goddamn hit point, and it's the most important hit point in the entire fucking world!
Raise.
bring it up.
I'm sorry,
Here we
you didn't
go.
deserve that.
This is my Roman Empire.
God, I love this game.
Okay.
Okay,
But that is balling.
continue.
You sit up. What do you do?
I do 2 things.
I finally.
Okay.
Everybody's looking at you because you screamed really
I know,
loud.
I did scream. First thing,
First things first. I'm the realist.
Lay it down.
I use my bonus action to be like, no, I reject this version of the future.
Yes. No, I'm up.
Get the fuck up.
I'm up actually. I was up. I was waiting for you to get up.
And it's a 2nd level spell slot, so he heals 2d4 plus 3.
Hell yeah.
I hear Bode's words in my mind, and I'm like, nope, not today, Satan. I'm allowed to call him that. He's my brother, not
Yeah.
any of you guys, though.
Yeah. It's weird if you do it.
9. Death is not a certainty. You are completely right.
Yes.
That's good.
Now, I believe that was my magic action with the 2024 rules, right?
Yeah.
So I think I have to do do I have to fight with my hands now? How does this work? Can I still use my action?
Normally do that? No, so you've used your action. Magic action.
That was my
is an
bonus action.
Oh, that was your bonus.
Yeah.
Then you're fine. Yeah.
Oh, then I can cast a spell?
Yes.
Oh, thank God. I don't know what we're doing anymore. Okay, then for
This
my
is very
action, okay, I'm gonna cast Dissonant Whispers
Ooh.
on her. And I'm gonna say, go to hell, you fucking tramp. And don't even bother rolling, because it's an 8 and it fails. She fails.
Yes.
All right. Bring it.
She rolls a 20, and she turns into the god of
because she
death.
fails, as she fails her wisdom saving throw, she's gonna take 3d6 psychic damage. She has to immediately use her reaction to move as far as its speed away from you. But she doesn't move into an obviously dangerous ground like a fire or a pit full of cheese.
Dang.
That's in the 2024 rules.
I saw that, yeah.
But I do believe you can smack her, and you can smack
I
her
do have
as she walks away.
I have a plan.
Can I too? Because I
As
was
an op
melee with
attack.
her. Yeah.
Ooh.
This is a nightmare scenario.
Yeah.
All right. Damage.
Oh, that's not bad. 5, 6, that's 11.
Yeah.
And 2, 13 psychic damage.
Ow.
Oh, my head.
Yeah.
Her lower jaw just sort of comes unhinged, and she can't get it to come back up again.
It won't come
She's so
back up.
aghast. Yeah, and she starts to stumble away, and then boom, boom, boom.
All right, let's get this attack of opportunity. All right, well, that's going to be 4. You get grazed.
I want to see if these things have candy in them.
Let's bust it open. Bust it wide open. Okay.
Oh my God.
Guys,
That's a 1.
please.
But in my opportunity attack, like, I'm still raged.
Yeah.
So I would get another one, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
God, phew, you guys and your dice.
17
Yes.
Yes.
plus 5. That's the war pick.
Finally.
1d8 plus 5 plus, well, plus 7 because the rage.
Yeah.
Okay, 1d8. 2 plus 5 is 7.
Right.
Okay.
That's with a war pick. And I'm raged, so that's, no, yeah, I said 1d8 plus 5, then the rage plus 2, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And that's, sorry, how much damage? 7?
Yeah.
9?
9.
Yeah.
Nine.
7
Nine.
plus, seven,
Nine.
7 plus.
Plus 1 for hot cheese.
Hot, see, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
The hottest cheese.
That's what I'm talking about.
The hottest cheese.
That's what I'm talking about.
All right.
And this was from behind.
Yes.
Cheese.
The pit bubbles.
I love you.
Yes, yes. It wants another sacrifice.
It demands sacrifice.
All right, and Evelyn, you have an
This is
oppie.
it. Smite opportunity.
16.
That does not get through her armor.
Evelyn's like, the cheese, and then one last like, no, and still misses.
Just skipping. He's just trying to pull the axe up out of the Gruyere.
Yeah, I
Right.
don't fight well in liquid
That was
cheese,
that,
it
all
turns
that
out.
craziness was on Certainty's turn.
Yeah.
It is
Believe it or
now
not.
Omin and Bobbie's turn. Omin, since you're back in the game, what would you like to do?
Yeah, I think I would like to have hit points. I think that would be really cool. I'm going to cast Healing Word on myself as a bonus action. 4 plus 3,
It's 11.
11. It's feeling good, but hey, I'm just getting started. Let me just use the power of D&D Beyond here real quick. Okay, it's never been easier. All right, now, so I'm about to chop them with my actions. Now, so I use the bonus action, which means that I can't use my extra War Priest attack, which is a bummer, I think. I don't think so.
Are you asking or telling?
It's a combination.
Got it. I just want to go for myself.
It's sort of a combo platter. No, it's a bonus action. All right, now, so, but the mace or this two-handed maul is still very nasty. So let's roll this with +4.
What have you done? What have you done to us? Why is this happening?
It's a disease. It's a disease.
Unbelievable.
Anyway, I had a good time.
Unbelievable.
If you stopped going into holes with random men, this
Yeah.
might clear up.
Wow. But maybe if I go to even more holes, that'll help.
Yeah, because he's immune to disease.
Yeah,
That's the
exactly.
only man he was in the hole with, so.
Don't tell me what to do.
Bobbie,
How close am I to her?
you're right up
Yeah.
with her.
And then how close is the pit of cheese?
Right next to you, two of you.
Is he
Could
doing
I-
some wrestling shit?
I was
Yeah.
gonna say somebody's gonna get suplexed into the
Yeah.
cheese.
So when I attacked before on Certainty's turn, that was from behind. So I would like to grapple her around the waist
Okay.
and German suplex her through the air back into the cheese.
All right. Go ahead.
We love to
Make
see
an
it.
Yeah.
attack.
So what do I need to roll to grab?
An attack roll.
Attack roll. Okay, 5. But
Yeah.
I'm, yep.
You're Rage.
You have advantage.
Okay, 4. So I'll take
Take the
take
5.
5.
Take the 5.
Yeah. Plus, and I add like a big number to that, right?
Huge. Yeah, the biggest number. Just pick a number. Yeah, cheese bonus.
Yeah, you go up to her, you try to grab hold of her to throw her, and she's a lot harder to move than you thought, maybe because she's fighting back.
Okay, so I'm gonna action surge.
Okay.
It's a
And
giant
instead
robot.
of grapple her, now I'm just gonna try to push her.
Okay.
Just push her on the ground so she's prone. It'll help somebody else out. That's 20.
Wow.
I walk up, I push the shit out of her. Like face plant right into what I assume because of the explosion is more hot cheese on the ground.
Yeah.
It is cooling fast, but yes, it's still pretty hot.
Okay.
Yes, you.
Sweep the
Sweep
leg.
the leg.
Oh, she been swept. She been swept. She's face down, but I think I'm done doing things, but that sets up for...
Yeah.
Yes.
Big
All right.
success.
Next up is her.
Oh, so she'll get up.
That counts as an action, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Counts
Boom.
as their move action. I think.
Okay.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
Yeah, she's going to get.
Maybe the cheese is the consistency of quicksand now.
Yeah.
She's got, because it is congealing, it's cooling, so is it harder for her?
I will make a strength check to see if she can get
I
out.
like it.
DC 15.
Yes.
Oh, she rolled a 2.
Yes.
All right.
The
She
cheese
tries
sucks
to get
her
out,
down.
and like quicksand, it just pulls her down.
Quick cheese.
Yeah.
Yes. And so now only half of her is out, and she's actually in a little bit worse position than she was before.
I like this.
But her shoulder-mounted rocket
Oh, that works
comes
just
out, and she will try to blast Bobbie in the face with it.
Yeah, this is like point blank.
Oh,
Point
I'm
blank.
from behind. I'm behind her.
The rocket.
Turns.
Oh,
Yeah.
no. I don't, okay. Robot stuff.
It's like the Predator. It's like-
Yes. It doesn't have facing, so we don't have to worry about that. She rolled a 23.
That's disadvantage. though.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Nice.
Thank you, because you know I still don't know how to play. Thank you.
Does a 13 hit your armor
That's a
class?
13. It's the same as my armor class, which I believe means
A hit.
No,
that's a hit.
It
Beats
does.
it, beats it.
Yes, that's a hit.
Meat beat.
All right. You get a rocket to the face. It does 17 points of damage.
But I've got Stone's endurance,
Yes.
so bam.
8 points of damage.
Is that it?
1d12 plus 2.
Oh, it's a roll.
Yeah.
So 17 minus.
Is that the 12?
It's right by the 20.
The next one over.
There you go.
That one.
There it is.
Boom.
17.
8 plus 2 is 10, but then it was halved anyway because of the rage.
That's right.
So that's like-
you would have taken 7, you take 3.
Bam.
Nice.
I love that.
That is
Nice.
so clean.
I love that.
That is so, no. So literally, it just emerges
Yeah.
and just hits you, and you don't move.
She
No.
singed my hair, and I said, whoa, what's the do?
I like the idea that like you were covered in cheese and the cheese just melts off. Of
Yeah. Which pisses me off even more. I want the cheese on
That was
me.
your cheese.
It's like a slow motion. It's like a flash dance moment.
Yeah.
He's just
Yeah.
cheese going all over the place. Bits of rocket flying off from shattering on his pectorals.
Rich strands.
This is the most erotic game of acting ever, and that's saying a lot.
that is.
If you've
Dave?
seen Uncle Jim make out with himself, then you know what I'm talking
Yes.
about.
Dave.
All right, yeah, just walk up, do her nice and slow. It's like you said I was rusty.
No, don't say it. Don't.
Yeah.
No. You stop. You roll. Here. You keep that in the chamber. You keep that powder dry. You roll now, and then.
Monologue after.
Because she's not fully up. She's on her knees.
No.
True.
Yeah, she's not up.
She's submerged.
Okay, after. That's a 19.
Okay.
Now. Deliver.
You said I was rusty, but I think I'm pretty good.
Nerd.
That was
here.
another 1 and 2.
Okay,
so
let's wait for all the dice.
All the dice.
So that's, let's see, 7 damage. Let me see if there's any maneuvers I could do. No. No, that's, that's all good. So that's going to be 7.
Okay.
7. And then as a bonus action, I'm just going to use another second wind to get some more health.
More juice?
Yeah, more juice. Time to juice up. That is 5 plus 3.
Hey.
Yeah, that's way better than the first one.
We're moving in the right direction.
She is looking pretty cut up. That last blow cut through her armor, and you just see this kind of blood-like black fluid kind of leaking out into the cheese. But she's still alive.
The forbidden fondue.
Yes, and Evelyn.
I shake the cheese off my battle axe. Come on.
Really hard.
Advantage?
But from where would I get it? Oh, because she's
on her
prone.
knees.
Bless. Lathander, morning lord,
You know what?
I need you
I'll throw it
now.
up.
There we go.
Okay.
My blessed morning
You're gonna make it
lord.
hot.
All right, I think it's +6. Yes, it is +6, so that's 21.
Okay, you decapitate her.
Oh. I guess you could do the searing smite on the head as it flies away.
Yeah.
I just toast the cheese on the way through. Leaves a nice pleasant scent.
It's raclette.
My mouth is drooling as like the hot cheese
Yes.
is all over.
Yeah. She collapses, dead.
Lathander, bless you.
Nothing else emerges from the cheese pool.
Should we check it though?
Yeah. We should check it with optimally with some flatbreads.
It's a great.
There's no shame in taking a couple bites.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've learned from you. There's always money to be made.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
There might be some down here.
Yeah.
Oh, is this a special event for the restaurant?
Yes.
Yeah.
Come on down to the cheese pit.
Come on, come on down to exactly.
BYO bread.
Yeah. Bring a bowl so you can get a scoop.
Yeah, there you go.
You know that stuff's gonna harden in like an hour. It's like,
That's
So we
why
gotta
it's come
act-
now or never.
Yes. Hey, that's the motto.
Yeah.
Listen, I mean, burning hands and firebolt exist.
true.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
ways around this.
I just keep searing smite on, and I just keep like.
Just toasting, but
Searing
yes,
the cheese.
but yes, dredging this.
I like this.
For-
This grave is now
Yeah.
your dining pool.
It has been somewhat desecrated.
Oh,
Some mild desecration.
Speaking of business, it seems like you almost died. I saved you, and we decapitated the enemies. It's a pretty so good penis, I'm expecting. Curved slightly to the left, if I may add.
It's the world's greatest role-playing game. I mean, that's all we can say for sure.
I keep hearing that.
If it's not the best ad in the world for this, I don't know what is.
This is the best ad for a lot of different products.
Cheese.
Any other business you want to do?
What do you do with a pit full of cheese that is slightly congealed and contains parts of multiple Warforged?
Declare it a disaster area.
Or an attraction?
Yeah.
Here's some crazy stuff, and you're, I think, the perfect person to talk to about crazy stuff. The head just was cut off of another Warforged.
Yes.
And I want to grab the head in these final moments to see if I can glean some knowledge or information from that final conversation with the Lord of Blades.
And
Ooh,
can I
that's-
loot the body in the meantime?
Yeah. Yeah, you're in the back. You're in the background, like in the camera shot, it's blurry, but Evelyn is definitely pillaging a corpse.
Checking the pockets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe
So
I'll take the rocket launcher off.
You're not doing this through trying to have some last-minute conversation with this dying
No, it's kind
paradigm.
of like, you know, the same kind of energy source that kind of like
Yeah.
fuels a Warforged. I'm trying to essentially
Interface
like
with.
magically hack and like tap into it.
Okay. Go ahead and make an intelligence arcana check.
Yeah.
This is very
Maybe,
odd.
I'm gonna tell you right now, it's probably gonna suck.
That's all right.
All right, so the first is intelligence.
Oh.
Okay, yeah, or
Talk, like, have
Downplay.
negative
Intimate.
self-talk before every single game.
Yeah, that makes that.
Really
This is
talk
intimate.
down to yourself.
Yeah, that makes that an 18.
Okay.
No, don't ever ask me anything about magic or anything that requires intelligence. I'm strong, but I'm dumb.
You're gonna fit right in.
you're going to do well. You're going to do well in this organization.
You're with your people.
Yes, so you gain knowledge of the Lord of Blades from her interactions with him and sort of understand more fully what his grand scheme is. Fortunately, you believe that's more a concern for the people of Eberron than it is the people of Greyhawk. But he does have the means to send forces back here as long as that contraption he has is in working condition.
So, what do you want first, like the good news or the bad news?
How about good news and better news? Is that on the menu?
Nope, just bad news and good news. And you get both, so, you know, you're 2 for 1.
Let's start with the bad news.
Bad news is the Lord of Blades is going to be able to send forces to us indefinitely until we are able to stop the device that he has access to.
The other piece of information you get is that one of the architects of that device is a gnome named Vi.
Oh, we didn't hear it.
Whoa, whoa.
Yeah. One of the architects of this device is a gnome named Vi.
That's it. We're done. Well done, guys.
Gathered throng, I'm so glad. When I heard that Chris was moving on to something else, I thought he was going to board the white ships and sail to the west.
Valinor.
Yes, but instead, he hung out with all of us tonight.
Woo!
Right? Now, of course, I would be remiss if I did not take a moment to really welcome Iffy to the table. That was a very strong debut. And you've got a lot of paint on there, and I respect that.
Yeah. You will.
The white candles.
This is all silver over here.
Yeah. I can't. There's going to be a very interesting shower.
Yes.
But let me please thank the sponsors that helped us put this game on. First of all, Hero Forge. Take a look. It's in a book, Reading Rainbow, but obviously here is all the information that you're looking for right here. You can use Acquisitions Incorporated pieces and parts and make your own stuff. Foam Brain made all of our dice, and I want to apologize for some of the numbers that came up on these dice. It is what it is, but they do have a booth here if you're looking for some Acquisitions Incorporated stuff. And of course, Wizards of the Coast, Dungeons & Dragons Beyond, Eberron pre-orders, ready for you now, and of course, visit the play area. Thank you so much for coming to Acquisitions Incorporated. Nice.
Incredible.
We did it. We did it.